Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of AEW Collision every Saturday night. So my two compadres will be joining me just in a momentarily. But before we get to it, if you guys do, make sure to hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button as well. Because it's going to be an interesting night for AEW Collision. Obviously, we started doing Fight for the Fallen for the Maui Food Bank and all that good stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how Collision is going to be going on. And yeah, like I said, you're going to see me, Tyler, and Raph every Fridays, Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays for both either AEW and or WWE, depending on the week. And like I said, we're going to, and also Thursdays as well for the It's Truly podcast as well. That being said, like I said, for those who are just coming in, my compadres will be joining me just in a momentarily before we get ready to start off AEW Collision. So AEW Collision is now on the air, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to see how tonight, because obviously Collision I guess you could say the last few weeks have not really done well. Even though there's been some solid shows, but like I said, who gives a shit about ratings anyway? So it is what it is. Man. AEW Collision on TNT. And then next Sunday will be All In. Probably the biggest show of the year. Well, we'll live at the Rubber Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. All right, we're kicking off with Samoa Joe for the first. I guess for the first other. So we got our first match with Samoa Joe to kick off AEW Collision. Obviously, 16-4 in his AEW singles record. Obviously, the current Ring of Honor World Television Champion. And let's Ring of Honor. Well, for those God bless whoever still watches that. And of course, we go kick off with a squash match first. But the match is no longer official. And oh, wait a minute. Let's see. And CM Punk was the Golden Vampire. That was kind of stupid. Did we get ready to kick off Dynamo or AEW Collision? Now, for those who remember about CM Punk, obviously kind of been in, I would say, a little bit some hot water as of recently, with people getting sent home and all that jazz. With the head of talent, so apparently, what's going on, Steve? Okay, so we kick off CM Punk, already putting Joe to sleep, apparently. Okay, then. Yeah, 50-50. Hasn't really been what he once was, like, say, in the mid-2000s. Because this versus CM Punk, I mean, at this point, not really. Not as more like as I used to. Like, when he first came up in, I would say, in 06, yes, and during the WWE ECW days. Yeah, I mean, he was one of the best, one of the ones that I actually liked. Yeah, so next Sunday, we got the quote-unquote Real World Championship on the line with CM Punk and Samoa Joe at Wembley. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, boy. So that was kind of anticlimactic to kick off AEW Collision. What's going on, Chanel? What's going on, my dude? Oh, definitely for sure. I'm not gonna. Yeah, definitely for sure. I definitely would agree with that wholeheartedly. And speaking of which, hopefully you guys see what the hell's going on with the Padres. So live on pay-per-view, 6 o'clock British Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific for AEW All In next Sunday. Live on pay-per-view. Speaking of which, here's compadre number 2.
Where's compadre number 3 at?
I think Raph will be here shortly. I think he might be on the phone with Jake.
Yeah, he has to talk to Jake. That's right. But yeah, speaking of All In, it surpassed WrestleMania 32 in ticket sales.
That's nuts to say.
Yeah, completely nuts.
But
and we start off the show with Switchblade.
After an anticlimactic, I guess you could say, segment, which was CM Punk in the quote unquote in the jobber outfit, putting Joe to sleep.
Yeah, I didn't actually see that part.
Yeah,
I was like clamoring. I was like, all right, I got to put my. I was done dinner, so I had to get that done. I ended up getting the dessert with the dinner, so I had to get the dessert and shit.
What's the dessert of choice this week?
We have Domino's for dinner, so I got me a lava cake.
So and have that with a side of milk too. That's
top tier combo.
But now we got Dalton Castle.
Oh yeah, Dalton Castle makes his AEW Collision debut. I wonder what's he gonna do with his money this week. He usually talks to the camera. What are you gonna do with the money, homie? Oh, well, he got more boys, bro.
Yeah, usually we just had.
I'm gonna hit him with karate, and then karate, and then karate.
And then I'm going to suplex him so hard that his brains fall out of his butt. What in the childish crap was that?
You know what Dalton Castle just said? He's like, I'm gonna hit him with karate, and then more karate, and then more karate.
Hey, gotta love him.
I love this dude, bro.
Even in 2016, the dude is still entertaining as hell.
Oh my god!
For flamboyant as he is.
Do you know what I just noticed?
And
do you know what his entrance theme is?
No, why?
It's literally a damn Queen song, but instrumental.
So it would be Jay White and Dalton Castle going at it 1-on-1 here on Collision.
And he steps out. And I was ready to fight.
And then Judas Robinson acted like a dude on crack, basically.
Wait, who?
Judas Robinson.
Oh yeah, that dude's on something. Cause he's way too hyped every freaking week.
He probably sold Thea Hell's coffee and espressos.
He probably inhales a little something else. Still, I'm gonna keep it PG.
Oh, that's a little takedown.
Dude, That man is still kind of like not as hyper as Thea Hale though. I don't know how.
Yeah, that is true. Theo Hill just wants to makes you want to have
Like,
a
I don't know how
headache.
he still beats Juice Robinson in hyperness.
I mean, as Steve
Nice
put it,
takedown
said
by
juice
Coffee
is on the
Captain.
juice.
Oh yeah, Juice is on the juice for sure. He's on the juice. Orange juice, that is. Keep it PG.
Nice little waist lock.
You know what's pretty cool about this match?
Shoot, lay it
They
on me.
were both in Ring of Honor at the same time in 2016.
Yeah, it's also what's crazy too, like how far Jay White has come since then. Like when he first
Yeah,
broke
this
his
like
leg,
white babyface to this switchblade cool fuel
and
character.
boy did that did that one.
This character
Oh, nice
basically
look.
strapped a rocket to him. This switchblade
Oh,
character.
damn. And then we'll hear from Miro as well later on tonight. Obviously, Collision and the rest of AEW still doing fight for the fallen for the Maui Food Bank.
Yep. Which all proceeds for our like merch sales and stuff and our sponsors, it will go to the Maui Food Bank as well. By the way, speaking of it.
And then we'll also hear from FTR after, well, let's be real, Cash Wheeler kind of screwed himself.
Oh yeah, Cash Wheel. They probably have him on a mic to explain what the fuck happened. To stay sorry.
And then later on tonight, you got Darby Allin and Christian Cage going at it one-on-one here on Collision.
You know what I think it probably is too?
Shoot, lay it on.
It's either an apology or they have to vacate the belt. Because Cash Wheeler's suspended. I don't know.
Well, we'll have to wait and see late tonight. So, oh god, and the sharp knife edge chop, and another. Good lord!
Now, for you people who haven't seen Dalton Castle before, yeah, his character's kind of goofy, but he can go in the ring.
Hey, speaking of third compadre, gonna wrap.
Yo, how did it go with Jake earlier, man?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Good to hear. But yeah, like I said, you guys, if you haven't seen Dalton Castle wrestle, he can actually go. I know his character is like very, very goofy, but he can go in the ring.
Absolutely.
He's like, nah, get back in the corner. God damn, what a sell! Fucking Robinson.
Oh man.
I can't.
Man, I can't believe freaking next Sunday is All In. What the heck, man?
Man, I know, and I still gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna watch this pay-per-view. Like, I have no idea how I'm gonna watch it. Because I don't have BR, and BR you have to pay $50, and plus the damn streams that I usually watch don't tell people that I watch on these streams, right?
Yeah.
They usually get online. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be available for that one.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think.
Raph, how did it go with Jake?
There was a great conversation. That was a great conversation. Yes, that was gonna hang up on my phone just like at a few minutes, and then I just had a great conversation with Jake. But yes,
but yeah, so you kind of understand how the. Oh, speaking of which, for those who don't remember, so you're going to see for those who remember the old Spotlight Sports Network crew, all the good ones, you're going to see us once again. We're getting shout out to Jake the Snake Silver getting the band back together. So,
and I know I said that we weren't going to join another groups because groups are just too toxic. But Jake's a good dude, and the crew that he put together along with us, they're good people. We've been friends with them for the longest time since we started doing the streaming in 2020. We've been friends with them for 3 years. So,
yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Jake the Snake Silver for talking with us, trying to negotiate a thing. We accepted. He had to talk with Raph first. But you both see us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Along with the band, we got the band back together pretty much. So
all the good
you know,
ones.
all the good ones. You know, we got the band back together. So
Yeah.
let's get this going and yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, so it's going to be a little bit different than what you've seen for those who have seen the networks that we've been in.
And the reason why I keep saying I'm keeping it PG is because, you know, normally our shows are uncensored. I'm dropping like 15 F-bombs an episode. But in this group, we have to be professional, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm learning, and I have to learn to do that. I have to learn to be professional.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, and I know you're like that authentic, you know, just like friends hanging out. You're still gonna get that, but you're not gonna hear a billion words.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why I'm not gonna curse a lot. There might be a moment where I slip up, but that's okay. Like a moment, but not like where I'm saying F this, F that. You know,
your typical South Jersey to South Philly type of vernacular is basically in other words.
That's the thing. It's harder for us because it's like we're from South Jersey and Philly, and it's like F this, F that everywhere. So it's really, really hard. But
what's going on, Zach? Long time no see.
What up, Zach? And also for you people that are a part of this group, this guy Zach, I've known him since elementary school. So
yeah, absolutely.
So he's been the biggest supporter for the last 1 to 2 years. Since I put him on to our shows. I said, "Hey man, I got a YouTube channel." And he goes, "Oh, I'll check it out." And he's been around for a while, and I'm grateful for that. He's been a childhood friend of mine for years, and yeah, that's who he is. Welcome in, Zach, again. We're welcome you back in. But yeah, that's the new plan for the show going forward and our shows going forward.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's a great thing. And again, I would like to thank Jake the Snake Silva for this opportunity. We appreciate it, brother. And yeah,
can't wait for new opportunities. But Raph, let me. Hey, trust me, Zach. We all know how it's like getting old around here.
Oh my God, dude.
But Raph, let me ask you, but
Zach. When you sent me that picture of us when we were in that group picture, I think it was like when we went to, I think it was Colombia or something.
Boo!
Boo! We literally were in the South. We had nowhere to go.
That's
but that was like, I think it was 3rd grade, and he showed me that picture. I'm like,
damn!
Holy
crap!
Holy snap!
Holy snap! Right? Holy snap! But only I didn't. I said it was holy snap. Only I didn't say snap. I said another certain 4-letter S word. You guys know what it is. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. I'm like, holy snap! You know, I forgot about that trip, and I forgot about that picture, and I have it saved on my phone. And but you made me feel dated, Zach. I'm like, I'm back, bro.
But Raph, let me ask you this. So obviously, Jake, because Jake told us about certain situations that you had with most. Because I don't know if you actually cleared. I don't know if you cleared the air with him about what was going on. Because that's kind of what he told us. He was kind of, I guess, at the time, kind of like hesitant in a way.
I wouldn't say hesitant.
Yeah.
I would say more so like skeptical of the situation. But because he heard from word of mouth, he didn't know exactly if it was true.
But yeah, I mean, tell us about it. Like, how did it go with him? Like, because we want to hear from you. Because we already told our side as a group.
Like we were saying, oh, we like this guy. He keeps to himself. He reacts. When he to these wrestling shows, and gets excited like we get excited, and we like the guy. So
Yeah,
that was our side.
Yeah, we always vouch for Raph.
Yeah, we go to bat for the guy.
But Raph, tell us about talk to us about it.
Yeah, because we had a conversation with Jake. I mean, because right now they just like the more need like more content because right now they're about to experiment about a new network, and they told me that about what's gonna happen with the graphic design, the social media, because it's gonna be like really gonna be like an important task. But man, this is gonna be like it's gonna be like a game change, but it's gonna be blow out the mind. And I know for a fact because I know Jake for like almost like months because I've been seeing for the shows, doing like providing all these stuff with the chargers and everything. I mean, what can I say about it? Because that guy he's so great. He provides all the type of the content and sports that I was trying to contact once, but then he just called me out there to say, "Hey, I got the opportunity to him," and I said, all right, so that was like a great conversation about the opportunities, and then for the graphic design, the social media, all kind of stuff like that, because it's gonna be like a great experience, and of course to involve it about a new audience,
So he basically told you what he told us, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well,
okay.
Dude, this is like we said, this is gonna be a whole now for those because this is the and also a good win by not Juice Robinson, Jay White. Jesus, holy moly! But
first off, that person is in a completely different company.
Yes, I know. I caught myself on that.
Oh my god!
And last time I checked, Dewdrop was a female.
but for those, and that's the thing too. I really like the idea that Jake has brought on to as the Sports Edge Network. Because remember, for those who remember the groups that Meetar and currently Raps I know was kind of a bit of a late bloomer, kind of a newcomer. There was you could see there was no if you watched like the different content from like either when you saw Meetar from the Spotlight or Time with Hardcore.
There was no structure.
Exactly, no structure.
No, absolutely no structure. And it seemed like, because of that, like we were like doing this free range and we were like chickens with no heads.
You know what? I've never really thought of that way.
Chickens with no heads, and we were floundering.
We're running around
with no dang head.
Hello, Ray.
We were not, doing good, and our numbers took hits because of it.
Yeah,
and it was not only in Spotlight, it was in Hardcore.
Yeah, and that's
even a little bit like we were trying to do our own thing for like the last 2 weeks.
I would say about at least 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, that was
it was not 3 to 4. Yeah. It was not 3 to 4. It was it was about 2 weeks. Because we were kicked. No, actually, it's been a few days.
Yeah, been a few days actually.
Because we got kicked out of one group because of
certain situations.
It was certain situations, or actually, the certain situation you already know what it is, guys. You already know what it is. But yeah, that situation, them picking sides, and then they put the other person over us, and we were kicked out.
And for those,
like animosity.
Yeah.
And honestly, in a way, Jake the Snake Silver saved our butts. I almost cursed.
Basically.
Don't you say it? Don't no PG.
I said rare ends.
I said butt.
Still the same thing. But yeah, and that's the thing too. Shout out!
I was like, save our butt.
Yeah, you caught yourself. But here's the thing. I want to give a shout out to Jake too, he was the first one to contact me because of that opportunity. Like he wanted to talk about this opportunity. He was the first person that contacted me about this opportunity. And
and put it this way, man, we were lying on that ground, and Jake said, "Here, give me your hand. Let me pick you right back up."
And the fact and shit. I mean, you're gonna see us, definitely Dante for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you'll see
Honest,
Dante back. I cannot wait to stream with Dante again, man. I cannot wait for that.
and Key, if her sparks will
Me
drive her
too.
to drink at times, which is kind
Oh.
of.
Yeah, our team, dude. Is she okay after today? Oh wait, yes, she is because we lost a stinking
Yeah,
spot. But yeah, it's been, yeah, this opportunity, and it's another one of those situations. It's like one of those situations where one door closes, another one swung open. You
yeah, and
know,
thing is too, and Jake said it best too. Like, don't wait for sponsors to come after you. Grab it by the horn and go after yourself.
which is exactly what we have done. We have done that. You know,
But
we snabbed see we snabbed
ZK
uh
before under
Doug.
still has Philly sports, even though it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy, like how far we come from ever since then. We
Yeah,
got Just Love
promo code
sponsorship.
though. I don't know why, but anyway, who cares? We snabbed W like shortly right, like a little bit after that, and then we snabbed Just Gloves like
Yeah, and
immediately after we
who
got
else
W.
I
It
might
seemed
come
like
across
it
but
seemed like that gap. It
Yeah.
seemed like that gap between W and Just Gloves. That was like a shorter gap.
yeah, in at
Because
least
we had
at least
almost
a
completely
week.
got Just Gloves, but
But yeah,
back,
so they're
but again, thank you to Jake the Snake Silva for saving us from obscurity, pretty much.
but
Yep.
now we have Jay White kind of just talking about they're going to try to expose the elite Kenny Omega, Adam Page, and then
And the Young
Kota
Bucks.
Ibushi.
Yeah.
It's good. No, for that trios match at All In.
All they got Omega, Pac, and Ibushi versus Takeshita, White, and Robinson. And I wonder why, because it's gonna be like I don't know why, because I think that the trios match is gonna be like ending with an interference about the guns. I don't know why. I don't
You
know
Am
know
I
why.
what?
the only one? Am I the only one that thinks Bullet Club as a whole is a complete mess?
I'm with you on that because think about it. Because go back to 2013 in New Japan, you have Fergal Devitt, or a lot of people now know as Finn Balor with Bad Like Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Because
got that like Fale. You even had Doc Gallows and Carl
Carl
Anderson. Good.
Anderson, you also
He was the machine gun Carl Anderson at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
hasn't really hit the same. I'll probably see when did Kenny Omega come in? What
It's like,
2016?
well, that era was fine too, because that was when it really started to take shape. Was 2016, because then they started getting deals from American markets like Hot Topic selling their shirts.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the biggest talking point. And
That was the
Hot
most
Topic was selling their shirts, the Bullet Club shirts. But now it's like you have this version of Bullet Club, and you have Impact's version of Bullet Club, which are like for some reason babyface,
they painted in gold. They
and,
painted
and
in
then
gold.
and then but all right, but yeah, you have Impact's Bullet Club, which is babyface for some reason, and then you have New Japan, the primary one, which they're all heels, but
yeah,
but they're weaker. They're noticeably weaker than
then we saw
2016.
in years past.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
exactly.
kind of crazy too. Like they don't have like a specific set leaders. It's like you went from Finn Balor for a while. Then you went to I think I think AJ would. Yeah, it was AJ for about a couple of years.
Yeah, because AJ quote unquote turned on Finn when Finn became Finn, or Prince became Finn. Um, and then after AJ left in 2016 to WWE, then it became Kenny Omega and the Elite, and then uh, 2019
Here,
2019 it became Jay White, and then Jay White gets kicked out, but then he inserts himself back into the group in AEW, which made no sense.
it really did it.
Wait, who's the? Who are they?
I have no clue.
Wait. Hold on a minute.
Nobody Iron
Okay,
Savage.
hold on a minute. Okay, first, they have the Savage sauce.
Savage. What?
Savage sauce. It's
No.
just like
They have the T-shirt Savage sauce.
Or it says it says like Iron Savages or something like that.
It's basically just orange juice or something. I'm not sure what it is.
I'm kind of confused here. So already we're getting an impromptu trios match.
Oh, hold on a minute. I think I'm right. Because hold on a minute. I know for a fact because
Is this me or is this gimmick just gym heads?
It looks like gym heads to me.
There is basically just gym heads.
Oh,
let me have my pre-workout before I start this match.
and also got eaten on multiple rights. God, Lee.
Oh my God! Okay, hold on a minute. I think those guys that came out for the Ring of Honor. Those guys would come for the Ring of Honor, so they got.
That guy is built like a tree. Why are you going to provoke him, dude?
Okay, so the names are Post Malone, Flex Luger, Arnold Pompanator, and Jack Jamison.
Arnold
Pompanator?
That sounds explicit.
Sounds really explicit.
He took an alcoholic beverage and put a Inator behind it. Arnold Pompanator. What?
And I'm not to the.
Wait a minute. This is Bear Country before they added Jack Jameson.
Oh, right. This is Bear Country.
I completely forgot about Bear Country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to forget them because they were AEW jobbers.
Yeah, they did show up on an episode of Dark.
Ring of Honor. They're for Ring of Honor.
Yeah, they're Ring of Honor now, but back before Ring of Honor, they were AEW jobbers for a while.
And Juice Robinson is still acting as crazy as usual. No surprise.
Dude, calm down.
Oh my God.
This is first Juice.
Being tagged in the Colton.
Juice on the juice, bro. I think I had too much juice.
But yeah, so for those who are, I know Tyler and Raph, I know you guys came on late. So kickoff Collision. I know it's kind of kind of gimmicky, but CM Punk dressed up as a jobber is known as the Golden Vampire. Hits Samoa Joe with the GTS and pretty much says, "I accept." So we're definitely getting that match at All In.
So they basically pulled a WWE. Like they did that. They did that before with the Conquistador things from the '90s, and then the Mickey James thing when she dressed up as a luchador.
Yeah, that was terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was bad. Those things were bad. But I don't really like that much.
Yeah, I think. You know another fear that I'm intrigued if it does eventually happen? Kenny Omega and the Switchblade. Give me that old goddamn day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Give me the best bout machine, and let's be real, probably the hottest professional wrestler. Let's be real, that we've seen in obviously in quite some time, and Jay White for a dude that it's for the dude was a young white hot baby face that also was the Ring of Honor TV champion at one point, and boy, turning, yeah,
he turned into one of the best heels in the biz.
Very. Oh, that's right. I don't know if I picked this up, but Iron Savage. So I think their manager, or I think it might have been the manager that pretty much said they're going to finger outside. Whoa, hold up there.
They're gonna. Oh yeah, don't repeat that again, bro. Don't repeat that.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's pretty questionable to even say, bro.
And
Here we
already
go.
in picture, and Juice. Oh God, with a headbutt.
Now the action's back in the ring. Tags in Juice.
And Juice looks like he's got a piece of string.
Huh?
I know it's weird.
I didn't even get to that part yet. I don't think. Oh wait, he does have a what the what?
I know, but it's weird.
Oh, you know what that is? They were trying to cheat. They took off the tag rope.
Yeah, it's that guy.
So he was going to use the tag rope as a weapon.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then this coming Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite. And of course, I get a commercial for a receding hair, a For Hers commercial about women having a receding hairline. Well, don't we all know about that?
Anybody can get it, so I'm starting to be on the same boat. Like right here, and receding.
For me, it's like literally, it's like right across my forehead line. You for anyone that can see, you could definitely tell it's noticeable with the receding hairline.
When I look at you, Rob, bald.
Eyes.
My eyes.
For those who doesn't get that reference, then I don't know what to tell you. God, my eye itches. Oh God, get my eyes stop itching for a dang moment. That'll be nice.
That happens to me so much too. It's like really annoying.
Well, regardless, we are back. Decent, nice little crowd here in Lexington, Kentucky for AEW Collision. We got the Iron Savages taking on, I guess you could call it, with a trios with the Guns and Crazy Juice Robinson. And it's kind of funny seeing Jay White and holding right now the cutout of himself.
Yeah. I was about to make a joke. I'm like, oh, look at Jay White holding Jay White in his lap.
And nope. And oh God. And here come the Guns. And nice little roll through and tag. And boom. Oh God. Oh God. Colton needs a right, and so does Austin.
Wait. Yeah. Oh. Juice, you need to calm the hell down.
And nice double flatliner.
Oh no.
Juice
Oh my gosh, this guy is built like a Mack truck.
And up to the top. Nope. Juice, that was a bad idea. And Juice gets caught and gets body slammed onto the Guns.
I don't think that's gonna work, Guns.
Oh, shots are coming down.
Juice. He will grab you in midair. What did I just say, Juice? Told you. Oh man, you know wrestlers get serious when they bring down the straps.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And
that one Gun brother, the poor head, bro.
Oh God. God, Topple gets. I'm sorry.
Oh good gosh, man.
It just faked him out. And no.
How is the one Gun brother not concussed right now after that?
And nice little famous here by Colton Gunn.
Oh man.
And then of course we get a squash match with Powerhouse Hobbs. We got Jack Jackson. Oh, good Lord.
Wow, look at this precision. Look at this. Oh my God.
Famous sir. Oh gosh, gotta get the juice in. Gotta get your juice
Oh,
in. Gotta
face
get hype.
first. And
That didn't
covered by
work.
juice. 1,
The
2,
juice did not work.
3.
The juice did not work. You better find a different formula. Cause that did not work. Ooh, what a kick.
And Juice Robinson.
You are just way too hyped up right now.
Wait. I think way's an understatement.
Oh, gosh, man.
1, 2, 3.
You look like, dude, the guy looks like, bro. All right, but dude, that was questionable what you just did, Juice. Very questionable. I'm not going to explain what he just did.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna explain it too much because we just saw all that, and we're not gonna explain it because that's.
I taught. And next Sunday, we got that trios match. Juice Robinson, Takeshita, Jay White taking on Kota Ibushi. God, who would have thought Kota Ibushi will be. Then again, it's no surprise we've seen those tag together.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
it's no surprise at this point.
But I could have just imagined the crowd reaction though.
The crowd popped both times once he was announced, and once when he showed up. So the crowd's probably going to pop in London.
And also Blood and Guts. Well, we know how. For those who do not understand how crazy Kota Ibushi can get, go back to Blood and Guts.
Oh my God, we get it, man. Billy Gunn retired.
Yeah,
we get it now. Like, dude, you know what's crazy? Last month he retires. Last night Edge maybe retired. And that's a maybe. That's up in the air still.
Yeah.
But that's a maybe at this point. So he's maybe done. So it's like we get like two ends of career, like pretty much. Yeah, that was busted Max after wide open. And then they took the boots.
Interesting little vignette package for Malachi Black and the rest of the House of Black. God, Malachi Black is so fucking good.
I swear, anything he touches, man, turns to goddamn gold. Like, it's just gold.
It really is.
Everything is just gold.
Like, this is what he could have been.
This is what they were trying to build him up to be in WWE at one point, and they just gave up on him.
And, got to give credit to AEW actually. Oh, wow. Putting the boots in the garbage in the dumpster. So rest in pain, says Malachi Black. Yeah, that is true. I mean,
no, there's no way they're getting the boots back now. No way that the Flames going to get the boots.
Up next, we got Ricky Starks going to address his comments from last week's Collision. Do-do-do.
Oh God, man! Like, how many of these movies do you have to make? I'm starting to get sick of The Conjuring, bro. I'm starting to get sick.
Well, speaking of wrestling news, this might irritate some people, but WWE Creed has nothing for Nikki. So Nikki Cross is pretty much, in other words, floundering.
They've always had nothing for her.
That's
There's not
sad.
even a stop at this point. She needs to just go from the company. Leave. Like, you already ruined her when you went from the lovable psycho to superhero.
Yeah, a Hurricane ripoff.
Hurricane ripoff.
And that was good for a while, but it just got oversaturated really quickly.
And then you bring back the character like we wanted, but then you put her in the 24/7 title picture.
You know,
for no reason.
Yeah.
And then you just didn't book her for shows. It just angers me that countless wrestlers in the company get misused. Countless.
I mean, Jiminy Christmas. I mean, like I said, if you're gonna ask us, give us your list. The list is long. We'll leave it at that. There's too many names, and there's some that's, if they're hard to really, not say really book, but some of them are hard to deal with. Then some of it's understandable that you can probably let them go for obvious reasons. But you're.
We are in commercial break, though.
Yes, sir. So in terms of other wrestling, speaking of which, too, which is also this is interesting that I saw throughout social media. How about Dakota Kai? The two biggest nerds I've seen in the pro wrestling. Well, besides Dakota Kai and Selena Vega, the two biggest nerds that in pro wrestling, are actually doing a gaming podcast. Who would have thought that would be unimaginable? Whoever had that on their bingo card?
I mean,
the way they are, it's not that shocking.
And no, it really isn't.
Because they're both on Twitch. People love them gaming. So it was a given that they have a show together.
But yeah, so it's going to be called the Zelvix. Basically, obviously shortened for Selena Vega, for those who are wondering. And the Charlie Gore podcast will premiere in the near future. I cannot wait to check that out. Not gonna lie.
Where's it going to be, on YouTube?
It's going to be on YouTube as well, so fans can subscribe to the channel.
I'll be checking that out.
What damn it!
I have no idea what this is for.
What? Oh, that's Trolisico.
That's Mexico City. I mean, that was Mexico City.
I know what this is. This is LFI. This is LFI. That's right. They're giving him his own mask.
Apparently
so.
Yep.
They had to take off one mask. Now they're putting him on a second mask.
And I think, Tyler, a lot of times, for those who are wondering, some luchadors, if someone does pull it, a lot of times we see luchadors actually pull that off, wear
not being kidnapped? What? No, what?
It's it's weird.
I think it's gonna be like a new storyline, I guess.
What in the action movie heck did I just see? You had them partying and they're getting kidnapped. What?
God, haven't not we seen that all before in other action movies?
Every action movie ever.
Well, unless you're boy, not. Oh dang! Dang! Ricky starts calling AEW a non-profit organization. Jeez.
He reminds me so much of Bill Rock, bro.
Yeah. And now we'll cut to Big Bill.
Always dissing and roasting the backstage interviewers.
What the heck is this?
Bill's working with him? What the hell?
Yeah, that's Big Bill. Yep.
Yo, this could be something.
Man, got potential.
It is.
What in the Calvin Klein
Stuff is this?
stuff is this?
Hey, whatever Ricky starts doing, I'm already sold. It doesn't matter what it is. And here comes Ricky Starks. Let me ask you all this: would you guys be would you guys be shocked if you actually did a Calvin Klein commercial? I know I would. The dude, I mean, dude's built for it.
Yeah. Oh, so this is a whole new gimmick, kind of.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Kind of a new gimmick, but kind of not.
And Big Bill is making his Collision singles debut.
They showed the wrong. They showed the wrong thing. They showed the wrong thing.
Wait, what wrong thing?
The nameplate.
Oh, I did not notice that.
They showed Ricky Starks instead of Big Bill to be in the match.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and of course, we all know this house is going to go. Good lord! Sorry for that poor sap. I had to take a splash from Big Bill, and shout out to him for kicking alcoholism in the rear end.
Yeah, man, you're built like a middle-aged dad, so I don't know how to work out for it.
Oh yes, that poor sap. You just unscrewed up. You don't smack a 7-foot man in the face. And
yeah, you done messed up.
Oh, and Big Bill and Big
Oh
Boot.
yeah, you done messed up.
Oh man.
Oh no, you woke a sleeping giant, bro. Yep, sleeping giant's awake.
Well, see you later. Choke slam all the way down.
What goes up must come down. And that dude was high up.
And all. I don't know. Like, why do I potentially could see Ricky Starks when his career is said and done become like a manager figure? I don't know. I know it's weird. Yeah, or Steve would say, "Don't poke the bear," and you poke the bear.
Well, you poked the bear. Yeah.
Or
the bear's been poked.
Or boy, there's a lot of scenes you could probably do. Well, guess Big Bill's not done.
Don't poke the bear.
Oh God. Oh, get whipped with the belt. And pretty much Ricky said, dump the trash out of here and see you later.
See, I'm glad they turned him back heel because I wasn't really into his babyface run.
So, Derich, I hope I'm saying that right. So, he brought up an interesting thing. So, who do you think is the mystery opponent? I did hear about Nigel McGuinness trying to make his way back into the ring. I know that Minoru Suzuki, I could potentially see that a little bit.
Yeah, I could see, Nigel McGuinness too is trying to get back in the ring.
That's what I've been seeing.
I could see Nigel McGuinness, but then again, I don't know.
Like, he's been away out of the ring for so long. It's like, how much the ring rust does he even really have, though? That's the biggest question.
And he's great as an announcer, so I don't really him to like leave the announcer.
Yeah. Minoru could be one that, God, you know what? Now that gets me thinking, like, who can?
Now, the two mystery opponents have to be heel.
They have to, and I think
Minoru. Actually, is it 2 or 3 mystery opponents? There's 3. There's 3 mystery opponents. They have to be heel. They're on the heel side.
Minoru Suzuki, I think he's a heel.
Minoru, he's in. That's a shoe-in.
Now the question is, boy, this is now you.
Yeah, it's gonna be Minoru Suzuki.
I
don't know.
That's tough. I know.
All I can say is Minoru Suzuki.
I know there's going to be people say Pac, but I mean, I don't think that's going to happen.
Pac has problems. Again, Pac has problems. Well, actually, Pac doesn't have problems, but
storyline-wise, had problems.
Face again. I don't know. Swerve is in a feud with Darby and
Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne.
Which, by the way, will happen this Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest.
Yep. Fyter Fest. Yep. Who could?
This is tough.
We're gonna figure it out because I don't know.
That's a very
because we both think right that Minoru Suzuki is a shoe-in.
Derek, that's a very good question that you asked us. That's a very good.
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot about Chris Hero. Chris Hero is good.
Chris Hero.
I forgot about
Chris Hero.
And also
could be, yeah.
And also,
who else is good friends with Claudia, or who's good friends with Mox?
And also think too, Chris Hero also has a history with Eddie Kingston all at the same time.
So it could definitely be Chris Hero on that side. Who's friends with one of the members? And now my mood is instantly happier. Willow Nightingale's on my screen. My mood is instantly better, even though it was already good.
And anyway, let's be real. Her and Athena. Let's be real. For those who have not watched her and Athena in Ring of Honor television, boy, they actually know how to turn that. They have some great chemistry together, which is crazy. Not to. Why should I know I'm going to bring on my anime side of things? She does. Her ring gear kind of reminds me of All Might from My Hero Academia.
You know, if somebody asks her like what's her inspiration for the gear and she says that, then great.
Hey, and then we also got Diamante. Another one, shout out to her.
My question is, when did she turn heel? Well, she hasn't been seen on AEW TV since what, 2019?
But the thing too, she also had I think at the same point she also had a bit of a run in Ring of Honor as well on kind of what Sky Blue did.
But she was off TV for a while, and then she had that run in Ring of Honor this year. I don't know if she was hurt, stuck on Dark for a while.
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess stuck on Dark, well, minus the Evil East situation and all that crap that was
going on. After the whole Evil East situation, I think she was taken off TV. She was
And
collateral damage for that whole situation when it wasn't even her fault.
And Willow to the corner and
Oh.
eats. Oh, no. Oh, God, what a clothesline into the corner. And now a couple of boots
Why
rain
do
down.
these wrestlers think that, to bring down the bigger wrestler, I have to koala them? That never works.
And a little nice little delayed suplex. Oh, God.
Sheesh, what elbow to the face.
Covered by Willow. 1, 2. No. The strength of Willow, man, it's impressive.
Oh, it is. It's crazy impressive how strong Willow is in this ring.
And into the nice little drop toe hold. And already rubbing her face into the ring ropes. And Diamante with a couple clubbing blows to the back, try to keep the big woman down.
And I love the fact that before matches she's all happy-go-lucky, but when the bell rings, she means business.
Yeah.
Like,
oh God,
it's awesome.
Eats a couple rights and mostly rights by Diamante, and nope. And the strength of Willow shows, and caught the head scissors. Oh, nice sidewalk slam.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. She's no-selling like crazy, Diamante. She's no-selling you.
And into the corner. And here comes Willow. Nope.
Diamante she was trying to her. It's a fail. Ooh, sidewalk slam.
Oh, God, clothesline on the apron. Oh, here comes Mercedes Martinez.
Bro, Nigel is talking his mess today.
I love it.
He is talking his mess tonight.
And already, Willow's already has her attention drawn by...
Look who's coming out. Oh no.
And Diamante with a couple clubbing blows. Oh, and a big boot to the elbow.
Mercedes Martinez is out there.
Oh, looks like Diamante might have that sleeper locked in. Oh, couple of, elbows to the shoulder. Oh, and just eats the mat. Ooh. And up we go. Nice little body slam.
Again with the koala thing, Diamante, that's not going to work.
And here, oh, God, power slam into the turnbuckle. Diamante with a chop block and a kick to the back of the head. Well, that's one way to do it. You got to chop down the tree trunks. Oh, God, a nice little running
elbow. You're supposed to do it, man. You're supposed to
now ground and pound by Diamante, and we cut to
look at Diamante just mocking Willow.
I think we have I don't know, for some reason I don't know, like it's kind of weird that I think I kind of remember from like her time with No, why am I'm thinking of somebody else that there was a female member with LAX. Who am I can't think of it.
It was her. It was
that
her.
Was her. Oh,
that was her, but she had a different ring name for a while. She had a small Impact for a little bit. That's why early on in 2019 she had LAX on her gear. She didn't get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, she didn't. Okay, so to answer your question, Tyler, she actually turned heel. Well, so apparently she had a heel turn on August 5th. So, yeah.
But she was talking, but I think it was like a month or two ago. Or actually, wait, it wasn't. Maybe it was recent then.
It was a recent. Yeah. Because her last face run was August 4th of this year. Because she had a face run from.
I remember she was in a title feud with Athena for a little bit. She was in a title feud. She was finishing up that. I guess
Okay.
AEW doesn't want her to be a babyface, which I
That's
agree with
right.
that.
Hey, so I forgot to mention this too. Yeah, Mercedes Martinez is her current tag team partner as it stands.
I don't mind that. And plus,
Hey,
you don't see Mercedes Martinez in matches stiffing other wrestlers like her other tag team partner Evilise did.
yeah, tall boy, like stiff as a tree branch.
Oh my god! That's why she got fired from AEW in 2020 because she was complaining about Thunder Rose sandbagging her, which means she is basically dead weight and stuff like that. It made it hard to perform moves, which really wasn't the case. So she was mad before or during the match. She started stiffing, which means punch legitimately. If you're not a wrestling fan, it means legit hit somebody.
So, to be quite honest, for me, I say just leave it up to a surprise. That's what I would.
Honestly, I'd leave it up for a surprise, Darch. I'll leave that for a surprise for sure. For sure. Leave it up for a surprise.
Because
The other two, it seems like it's blatantly obvious. It's going to be Minoru Suzuki and
I think because Minoru, if I remember correctly, he has, even though as a heel, but he has worked with Moxley in the past.
yes.
So
Yeah.
Because no one if Moxley
or it could be that one guy they worked with at Forbidden Door that one time.
Shota Umino. That's who I'm thinking.
It could be Shota. It could be Shota as the third guy.
Dude, that's gonna be a lot of.
I just started that. My big brain's working now. Big brain moment.
Clothesline by Willow, and another one.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
And Willow
just what? And into
the corner. Oh god!
Oh man!
Up! Looks like Willow's hulking up.
And Willow with a big boot to Diamante.
Just keeps on flattening Diamante, bro.
Gallows Willow.
Jesus, what? Calm down, dang.
Oh, nice little spine buster into the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out of 2 by Diamante.
Yeah. Oh, just kicked her right in the face. Dang, Willow, go crazy. Oh, spine buster. 1, 2, no.
Oh, and Diamante with a nice little. Oh, whoa! Just pull the legs out from underneath.
Oh my god! I did not expect this.
And Willow went neck first down the turnbuckle.
I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not there yet.
Oh god, double knees.
Climb in the middle. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, good lord!
Nice little
turnbuckle.
Covered by Diamante. 1, 2, no, just a 2.
Double knees.
God, Mercedes Martinez is such a good looking woman too. All those. Hey, look.
Rob. I hate to break it to you, but she's gay.
Really?
She's gay. Yeah, she's gay.
When did that happen?
A while.
I did not know that. So
she's gay. She has a whole girlfriend now.
Oh, the roll up by Diamante. 1, 2, no.
And if you try to hit on Diamante too, she's also gay.
Oh, that's right. If I remember correctly, she's dating Kiera Hogan. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, she's dating Kiera Hogan. Yeah.
That's right. That's where the Fire Desire tag team came from.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Willow up to the top. Oh boy. A couple body shots by Diamante to the ribs. Oh, Diamante slips underneath. Oh my lordy.
Climbing up. Oh no, Willow. Oh no, what are you trying to do?
Willow. Sitting on the. Oh, Willow. Shotgun drop kick.
Willow. Are you, Diamante? Are you serious? You're trying to power bomb her?
Yeah, no, it was.
Yep.
Yeah. And Mercy. Oh, here's Chris Statlander.
Remember? Yeah, she's in that feud with Mercedes for the
Oh,
TNT title, for the TBS title, home
got
title.
suplex right on the entrance ramp. Oh God! Shoulder tackle by Willow.
Oh, she came out of nowhere. She came out of nowhere.
And straps her down.
Oh, off to. Yeah, I don't know. I think she was supposed to protect your head there, Mercedes. Why didn't you protect your
Yeah.
head? That was bad. That was a bad suplex because it hurt both people.
Willow
That's
with
not
a
how you're
gut
supposed, that's not
wrench.
how you're
Power
supposed to do a
bomb.
suplex like that.
1, 2, 3. Willow picks up the win over Diamante.
Seriously though, I feel like Willow is extra mad tonight. Who in the heck?
Who made her mad?
Who made her mad today?
Honestly, this.
Because she's extra mad.
But this, not gonna lie, I think I said this once before. This version of Chris Statlander is the best that I've seen her. Thank God
Wow.
they got.
It's just her.
Thank God
That's
they got.
the thing. It's just herself. It's not this like alien. I'm from planet whatever.
But the fact she also learns to know sign language for the hearing impaired.
I like it when she does it, like I'm still your whatever champion, and she does sign language, which is so cool.
Hey, give me the tag team of Chris Statlander and Willow any day of the damn week.
Sign me up.
And I think that's what's going to lead up
Yeah.
to potentially. I could see a tag team match with Diamante and Mercedes taking on.
Flex those guns, Willow. Yeah.
But good win though.
Man, I love that Willow as a best friend, bro. She's like a cool dang person.
Chris Statlander is one of those people. Is your pretty much your wing person. That's when you go. You feel like you're either a hype man or hype woman.
She'd be the bodyguard. She'd be like, she'd come out with a canvas like, all right, who I gotta beat up for you? That's Chris. Who I gotta beat up? That's Chris.
And now showing a video package between FTR and the Young Bucks.
Give me your hand. Let me raise it for you. Yeah, they're going back to the two other times they faced each other, and it was with no crowd. This time, there's a crowd.
Yeah, it was weird. Like always say, it was
a weird time in wrestling. No crowds.
Yep.
Very weird time.
Very and a very not just a weird time, but a horrible time at that in society.
Just you knew in that era society stuff because we shouldn't have been in a pandemic for as long as we had.
Yeah, yeah.
People would be refused to actually look
at the same time, you probably never would have guessed that FTR would go to AEW after.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, I thought so because they had they ended off the review run with Bad Blood, and they knew if they went to the enemy, so to speak, the proverbial enemy, that's AEW, then. And at that time, AEW was seen as the enemy.
Yep.
At that time.
And at the same time, FTR put on one of the best tag team matches I've seen against the Briscoe. Whoever thought those two tag teams were? Of course, to show Matt Jackson.
What's sad about that feud? That was the last ever feud for the Briscoes before.
Unfortunately, Mark.
The unfortunate Jay Briscoe died.
That still stinks.
That still stings, bro.
It does. What's it been about a year now since then?
2020.
What the heck?
It's been what? Like late last year when it happened.
It still doesn't feel real though that Jay's not here.
Or wait, I think it was earlier this year. Earlier this year he died.
It still doesn't feel real, man. It
doesn't, man.
Sucks.
Yeah, it was the worst. It was the worst.
What
I woke up to that dang news. I'm like, or no, I didn't wake up to that news. I was like on my phone or something.
I
And then
think.
I think you texted me. You're like, dude, Jay Briscoe died.
Yeah, and
I'm
you were
like,
skeptical of it.
I was like, no, you're lying to me. I checked. Lo and behold, the first Google search, TMZ posted Jay Briscoe died. I'm like,
And
no.
it was like the Kobe. It's like the Kobe situation at the same time.
Like Kobe situation because he didn't want to believe it. And then I'm like, no, it happened.
I mean, Jay Briscoe. Yeah, it was to start in January of 2023.
January. Yeah. Yep. It was the start of January. And there were a couple. I think they were literally a couple weeks after that dog collar match.
Yeah, that was.
Then he died. Like a little bit after that. I think he was taking his kids to, I think, a recital or something.
Yeah, it's boy.
His kids ended up okay. His wife ended up okay, but he died.
It's kind of
stuff.
It's like, why did it have to be hit? It's like,
why if it happened to his wife or his kid, why did it have to be anybody?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why? Like, why did you? He didn't even reach 40. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, he was still dominating the tag team scene with his brother.
And yeah, it's It
was like, what the hell, man?
Eh.
It was like, why? But anyway, but yeah, FTR will be facing the Young Bucks at All In. Again, All In ticket sales have surpassed WrestleMania 32's ticket sales.
Yeah, which is
absolutely nuts.
I know this is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's like if you're gonna ask us that, AEW at the time was gonna sell at Wembley, it's like, nah, that's not gonna happen for the next couple of years or so. Boy,
for me, I'm like Wembley. Why would they consider? I think they were considering Wembley in, I think it was like 2020 before COVID hit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
at that time I'm like, nah, it's too early, way too early for that. And then after COVID, they started selling out the bigger arenas.
And she gave me a like, okay,
maybe it's a possibility, maybe.
Okay, Tony Stark. Tony Stark pulled up witch vibes already. That's not even spooky season. Get another couple months, for Christ's sakes.
A week ago, she was basically Marilyn Monroe. And now she's Cruella DeVille. She's literally Cruella DeVille right now. What the?
Hey, gotta love Tony. I mean,
what is with the classy and sassy gimmick though?
I love it. No, I love it.
I kind of dig it.
And call it the Outcast of Sisterhood.
Even when she's talking, she sounds posh.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that British is kind of. I think Sarai's kind of rub it off on her with her. The Queen's English actually is what's as what we call British over here. Yeah, she does give she does give up that posh English UK vibes.
It's basically a posh English gimmick.
I love it though.
I kind of dig it too. To be honest,
I mean, the fact she's even though she's Australian, but the fact she can pull that off. Then again, Australia is under.
And the accent was not that bad.
What's going on, Ryan? Oh boy, who's going to be the sorry sap to?
Oh gosh, that guy in the ring.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude, I'd run if I were you, man.
Oh,
get out of the ring now and run. I just realized he had Monstar on his attire.
I never really put.
It says Monstar. Or is it Power? No, it's Monstar.
Kevin Coop. Boy, it's all about having too many. God, that chest tattoo, man, that's something else.
I'm sorry, but the tattoos to me, I don't like the scattered ones.
Yeah.
Kevin Q.
Kevin who?
Kevin Q.
Oh
That's his
boy.
name.
All right, quick little. Oh God. Sorry, Kevin. Well.
Kevin, you have the most basic name. Kevin. Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Touch. Sorry. Oh boy.
No, we should have said that when he showed his name.
Oh,
Kevin.
Jesus. Oh, man. An overhand shot.
That
Oh,
was not
God.
gonna work, Kevin.
And Kevin, jeez.
Kevin's eating knees right now.
No, he ate a whole full of chest.
Kevin just ate. God.
Dude, he get.
Oh, yeah, I think Kevin's done for now.
Yeah. Oh, Avalanche
How
back
about the
body
whole
drop.
body hit him?
You know,
Yeah,
I do like this
Kevin.
version of Powerhouse Hobbs. Like, he does not give two flying craps about anything.
He only cares about winning. That's all he cares about. Winning.
Oh, Jesus. Couple
But you know
Larry's.
what I hated though? You know what I hated though?
Shoot.
That little face turn that he had, I think it was like seemingly scrapped. Like AEW changed their mind. Like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Then again, you know what?
Which it wouldn't work. It
That's
would
what
not
I'm. Yeah,
work.
I just realized like 2. That's a 3. But a
To
face
me, I
power.
don't think it would. To me, he's better as a heel, not a face.
Yeah, you know what? In a way, that makes sense because it's kind of because before when he was a face, it's like
I don't even think he was a face. He was always heel.
oh, he is taunting Miro with the oh, that is disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't think he's done with Kevin.
Oh,
Nope, not done with
sorry,
Kevin.
Kevin. God, I feel
Yeah,
bad for Kevin.
I think your back is broken, bro. Oh yeah, your back is definitely broken, Kev.
And here is Miro.
Out here looking like a creator wrestler.
God, man, Miro was just man. God, man, I love Miro now than he was before.
Yeah.
Oh, God, his promos have gotten so much better. That's God. It's like, how do I explain it? The way he's coming off, he sounds like a narrator of some sorts.
No, he sounds like a movie villain or a movie hero.
Yeah,
Doing
whatever it is.
promos.
There he did it, but the fact he incorporated it into his promos, boy, that makes me. That's nuts.
Very fucking cool, man.
But later on Wednesday, you're getting John Moxley and Ray Phoenix 1-on-1 at Fyter Fest this Wednesday night.
Yep.
And then Jack Perry retires the FTW Championship.
Good. The title's become redundant now.
And then you also have the Elite, Juice Robinson, and the Guns going at it in a trios match this Wednesday night. Then Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay contract signing. Boy, that's going to probably turn out a disaster, like all contract signings. Oh, this is going to be fun. Aussie opening the Hardys. Shit. On Wednesday night. And then you got face-to-face with FTR and the boy, Dynamite and / Fyter Fest. This looks like it's going to be very solid. This
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, this stinks. Sky Blue and Roby Soho got out at 1-on-1 on Wednesday night.
Wait, who?
Sky Blue and Roby Soho.
Time for you to get fed another loss, Sky Blue, which you shouldn't be losing matches.
And then Renee Paquette will speak with Adam Cole and MJF. Oh, boy. Well, Renee, you're going to get your hits. You got yourselves a handful. So next week for Fyter Fest at All In, will be the All-Star 8-man tag.
My God, yeah, she does have her hands full. Dang.
Oh, boy.
Renee, dang.
And then more to be announced on Dynamite.
All-Star 8-man tag.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Obviously, for those who are, so obviously we have the ROH World Tag Team Championship on the line at 0 hour before the pay-per-view itself. And then obviously you still have MJF and Adam Cole for the main event at the same time. And obviously we're showing how this all came about. Went to a draw. Yeah, at the time of, I say, who would have thought these two would actually work together?
Yeah, this started with a feud, and it ended up them being friends, and then now it could be feuding again soon. I don't know.
And kind of swerving us like who's going to take the turn.
Yeah, it's not like they're swerving us. They're just having us like, who's going to turn on who?
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
Well, I mean, it's gonna be like really huge at London for the next Sunday.
no, this entire show itself is going to be, if it goes well, you got something to build off of going into the next, going forward, and probably going into next year, into year 6 of the company's history.
Exactly.
We all said it too. If you deliver a dud, you're pretty much set yourself back for a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Excuse me. And also too, and for those who didn't really pick up on it, Britt Baker's coming into this Fatal 4-Way a little bit banged up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, they're showing the silhouettes of the potential 3 partners. The first one I see looks like he has some long hair, but the question is, I don't know. And you also got the tag team coffin match.
You have short hair and one bald, seems like.
And then All Out, 2 weeks away. Jeez, we're already 2. Oh, that's right. Miro and Powerhouse Hobbs at All Out in Chicago, live on pay-per-view at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Same with the TNT Championship between Luchasaurus and Darby Allin.
So they won't make it to All In. They'll do All Out. They'll do All Out 2 weeks after.
Yep. And it's main
match will be at All Out.
You know what's crazy? I don't think we ever talked about this on the It's Tony podcast. I know this article came out last year, but when I actually saw this on WrestlingNews.co, I thought I want to share with the rest of y'all. So Paul Davis, boy, shout and so is this a ex WWE star says Vince McMahon would hate Oh boy, this is disgusting when I first read this, but even though this was over a year old. So ex-WWE star says Vince McMahon would harass Ashley Massaro. Kevin Dunn wanted her to fly on. Oh boy, do I really want to go on with that rest of? And that former
Just go for it. Go for it.
So the former WWE star in question who brought that up, Paul London, brought that up. So obviously this is at the time when Vince was no longer running the company, but we all know that. But he did go on the Renee Dupree's podcast and claim that McMahon would harass late Ashley Massaro. Boy, does anybody want to punch that dude in the face? No, I do.
That pisses me off because all of the shit that she was put through the company, it literally killed her.
It really did, because and it's crazy that we did, because you and I we didn't even pick up, we didn't really know about this article that came out last year. It's like I was like, now this comes across.
Angers me. That completely angers me because that literally killed her. She committed suicide because of all the shit that she went through, and I cursed here because I have to make my point known.
Hey, look, get it out while you can.
Oh, we're not part of that group yet?
We still got, I think from what Jake, when we had that phone call, so I think with Jake, I think you still got to get like a meeting together to get it all set up.
All the stuff that she's going through literally made her, quote unquote, off herself.
So this is basically what Paul.
So Vince McMahon quite literally had a hand at offing her.
So this is Paul. So Paul London said this, and I said it, and quote, I do remember specifically many times when she would be crying to me because Vince was propositioning her to fly on the jet with them, like Kevin Dunn, Bucktooth Bucky. Boy, ain't that some crazy crap? But then again,
he roasted his life.
So Bucktooth Bucky will be telling her that she has to fly on the jet with them. They always put the divas up like at the TV hotel or whatever. He'd been knocking on the door and tried to get her to answer. I'm just like, I'm shocked this Vince stuff is just now coming out, and I haven't looked up a lot of it. I would rather not go. I would rather not, but I'm surprised it hasn't come out within the last 10 years. But it just goes to show how afraid of people of that power dynamic, where they're so fearful of losing their job, and it's like
my question is here though. You knew about this whole situation, Paul London. You knew about it. You had this woman crying to you, and you believed her, but you didn't say anything.
And yeah, I know. Okay, the way I look at it, I mean, I can see where Paul wanted. I guess you could say he was kind of, in a way. I mean,
It was probably he was fearful because he wanted to keep his job. Which I can see that. I can see that, and I can completely understand that. But man, if it came to that, screw my job.
Yeah.
If a coworker and a friend told me that the boss was harassing them, screw my job. I will air the dirty laundry out whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's
screw my job. If I get fired, I get fired.
And it also goes on to say, it's like, what does that say about you if you're protecting this 90-year-old effing corpse with a thong tan line just because he's a billionaire? I mean, like I said, money changes people. How many times have I said that? And people look like I'm a crazy goddamn idiot.
Money does change people. It does. It changes a lot of people. You get rich, you become a jerk.
And you get a huge ego out of it at the same time.
You get a huge ego, for sure, yeah. And that's an issue. That is a total issue.
Oh boy, this
and that article, that beyond that does anger me. But Paul London, man, I understand you wanted to keep your job. I understand that. But man, next time that happens to a coworker, speak up, man.
Yeah.
Speak up. You're a good dude.
Or you think of this too? In a 2006 affidavit, Massaro said that she was encouraged by McMahon not to report that she was
That's the start of it. She was quote unquote sexually assaulted. She was
By the
sexually assaulted, and Vince told her, "Do not say anything about it."
by the U.S. military staff while on the tour of Kuwait for the tribute to the troops.
Yeah, and Vince told her, "Don't say anything about it." And that was the start of it. She even said it herself that was the case.
Oh God, that's
And
hard.
that was the start of it. That was the start of it. That was the start of her mental state going downhill the way it did.
And
And then to hear the boss was sexually assaulting her and harassing her, nah.
and then years later,
That right there. That just angers me.
yeah, and the fact that the company tried to make it as a lie that she sent an email apology, but her lawyer Konstantin Kiros, apologies if I'm butchering your last name, like she never withdrew the case. Like even to this day, like even though it's been 4 years now without her, and the case is still currently pending. That's
Yeah, she died. She died. What? 2020. Yeah, she died
2019.
20. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. 2018. She died 2018.
Oh,
Because she was found. In that state where she was gone. She was gone. And that was and everybody knew. Everybody knew because everybody knew what it was about. Like, I wonder if that whole affidavit thing came into play with that. And I believe it did. I believe it did wholeheartedly.
And unfortunately, everything. That's rough.
It is rough. And it's heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking.
Very. And it's kind of weird of how everything has kind of played out. It's kind of hard to really understand. Like I said, and that's a lot of thing too that we don't know Ashley personally, but it's sometimes it's kind of hard to imagine what people are going through mentally. I mean, look at the case, like I said, with
the first person I thought of when I heard she died was like, dang, she has a kid.
Yeah, and
that's the first thing I thought because she has a kid. I'm like, she has a daughter and she has a family and she has friends.
And just
like she left so much behind.
Yeah, and then and shit, I think one could make the argument the same with Daphne, who dealt with a lot of mental crap as well. And
that also hurt because again, she was quote unquote harassed by TNA. And that killed her mental state.
And
it's the same trend. It's the same trend with these women, man.
Yeah, May 16th, 2019 was the last time we heard Ashley Massaro when Ashley Massaro left us.
Yeah, 2019.
At 39 years old.
She was pushing 40. She was still young. She was still young too.
Oh boy, it's kind of hard to really imagine, like almost like 4 years later, that we'll be even still talking about this. Even when this article came out last year, July of last year.
Yeah. There was because a lot of dirty laundry came out right after she died too. A lot of dirty laundry. And with the whole thing with Vince getting all these investigations for sexually assaulting countless women in the company, paying them hush money, that was gonna come out sooner rather than later.
It's weird because for those who don't understand, look, for me, because the way I look at it is for those who have been around this channel before, seen this running podcast, we hardly ever show like sad emotion at all, which hardly ever happens with this on our we do our shows. But take it from me, for example, when the Scott Hall passed, And Tyler was would attest to that too. Like I had to step away for about
I allowed
10
him. I don't know what I allowed him to step away because he started completely sobbing.
because you know it's who I
Because
grew up with.
it's who we grew up with. For me, I don't normally cry to wrestlers.
Even though you got the
Not
watered down, even though you got the watered down version of them.
huh?
Even though, like I said, you also got the watered down version of the late Scott Hall.
Yeah,
When you
I
got
like
were
a
getting
watered down version of. I got the crappy WWE NWO version, which sucked. I don't know why I got that version, but whatever. Oh, whatever.
but
Anyway,
yeah,
but yeah, when the deaths that really hit me pretty hard was Eddie Guerrero, Ashley Massaro, because I liked her. She was like one of the women's wrestlers that I liked growing up. Um,
absolutely.
Eddie, I liked him since I was 4 or 5. I liked him. And Chad Gaspard. Those were the three
Shad,
that got
Shad
me.
was Shad
That
was
was 2020. That was 2020 when he died. He went to the beach with his son. He got swept up with the rip current, saving his son, and died.
I
His
mean
son got saved though.
and I think if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Shad was what 35, 36, somewhere around that age range.
Yeah, and what's the sad part about those two deaths too? Both Ashley Massaro and Chad Gaspard were planning to return to WWE at one point
Yeah,
before they died.
and
Because there's been like talks of like a crime time reunion in WWE
like
at some point.
just could imagine Crime Time in 2023.
They
Like,
would they would take, but they worked in the PG era too, so it would work. It would have worked.
oh yeah, and people still love them. It would be like a
Oh,
nostalgia
people
hit.
loved them. People loved them to death, man. They were great. Ashley Massaro, her character, it was basically just a rocker chick, so that would have worked too.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
That would have worked too.
And it's
Um,
just
Obviously, without the scandalously clad clothing that they wore in that era,
yeah, talk about
it would have
that.
been more of like a PG oriented attire.
Like nowhere like if I try to like pick the brain of the late Ashley Sarah, should probably like wear like tear jeans, like a band T-shirt. That's something I would
Well,
picture.
it probably would have been like probably would have been like ripped up jeans and a band T-shirt.
And probably like some like skate, obviously advanced skate shoes because
Yeah,
that for me. That's my casual wear when I'm going out and stuff like that for like concerts stuff like
yeah,
that.
it probably would have been ripped up jeans and a band T-shirt. She would have wrestled
And
it.
she would probably pull that off with no problems.
She would have been great, in this era. She was awesome.
And
And
also,
honestly, I think that would have both if she would have died and she came back to the company, that would have bolstered the women's division a bit more.
yeah,
'Cause she
and
could wrestle. She could wrestle.
yeah, people don't give her a lot of credit for how good she was back then.
Oh, she could wrestle. Yeah, she could go.
Yeah, and also too, she was not that bad of a manager too for Paul London and Brian Kendrick at the same time.
Oh no, they were like, dude, they treated that like, oh, I'm not your manager, I'm your buddy.
Like exactly, like
I'm just rooting you on. That's basically how she was as a valet. I'm your buddy, guys.
and the thing was too with Shad passed away. I mean, you could tell even on social media like how broken JTG was. I mean, people.
He was broke. Dude, yeah, he was broke.
One,
He was
two, nope.
broken beyond belief. Like I didn't like, and the one of the moments that legit made me cry when Chad died, the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, don't not me started on that.
Hall of Fame got me. I'm like, I'm trying to hide my face. I'm around my parents, cry.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's also too. I think what else? I think what also got me that's not a wrestler's stat. The Undertaker's Hall of Fame speech. I was like, son of a gun! Don't.
Honestly, it was more motivational. I didn't really cry to that. I kind of wanted to just run through like 10 walls.
Even though it's kind of crazy, he did a little bit. He roasted Kane too, but a little bit too, which is I was like,
He
damn, you don't do
roasted
that.
somebody else for putting freaking cucumbers in water or
Yeah,
something.
that was the one
He
thing I
goes,
never knew about the Undertaker. He does not like
he goes,
cucumber.
he goes, now who did that? He looks directly at the wrestler who did it with hand on his hip.
Oh, that's the crazy part too. Like once you kind of get to know, like kind of see the real side of these people, like they're just like us. They're just normal human beings. The most
Wrestling fans. Dude, they're wrestling fans just like us.
the
They're
God,
one
the
of
Under,
us, man.
God,
Hell, dude, we have my buddy's a pro wrestler and he's just like us.
yeah. I mean, he's lived through it and he's living the
By the,
dream.
yeah, by the way, you can watch our interview with my buddy
Also,
Sean on
before we go any further, 6 days. Leisure is 6
6
days
days away.
away.
You get to see him wrestle Paul London. Speaking of Paul
Yeah,
London as
and
well.
absolutely. Let's be
Get to
honest.
see
Rematch in the
Paul London. 6 days away, y'all. IWTV, that's the website. Go there. Also, if there's any tickets available, I highly doubt now.
20.
Probably sold.
Oh God.
They're $25 a pop. If tickets are still available, please get your tickets now. If you live in the Jersey area, the South Jersey or Philly area, Williamstown, New Jersey, I think it's where it's at. Williamstown.
Well, you have some at the H2O.
The H2O Wrestling Center. Go there, get your tickets, watch the show, enjoy yourself, and tell Sean I said hi. By the way, if you're going to the event, or actually tell Sean I sent you here.
Absolutely.
Tell Sean we sent you here, man. And but again, great guy, great guy. I went to high school with him, for 3 years in Triton. Stand up dude. Can't just praise the guy enough.
No, you really can. And
How great the dude is. He's a great dude. I was in the hospital having surgery because I had an open wound that got badly infected. I almost died. Because
yeah,
it was a stage 4, near stage 5. I almost, if I didn't go to the hospital as soon as I did, I would have not been there. I wouldn't even be here right now.
oh yeah, absolutely.
But I went while I was in the hospital recovering, this guy sent me a letter. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Sent me a worn CM Punk. Sorry, Sean, I had to throw it away. It was too battered up, and sorry, bro. But the sentiment was there. I appreciate it still. He sent me a worn down CM Punk shirt. The 3-star one, the white 3-star one.
Oh yeah,
Back in like 2011. He gave me that one, and he also gave me an AJ Styles figure. I didn't even tell him I liked AJ Styles. For some reason, he had an inkling. He was like, that was my favorite too, so that's why I sent you him. I'm like, I liked him too. I liked him since he debuted in TNA. But yeah, that's how great he is, man. While I was beaten down and battered in the hospital, man, he sent me gifts, man. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to. He didn't even have to say hi, kiss my butt, nothing.
See, and like Tyra said, I hardly ever knew Sean Henderson, but he's kind of the kind of guy you just want to be automatically be friends with. So,
Dude,
it's
put it this way: he is that type of guy you would crack a beer with.
Exactly. Those are that kind of friends you. Tyra's the same way, even though he drinks some shitty beer that is known as Bud Light. So,
I keep walking into that one. God dang it!
I had to review. I had to.
Bud Light is not that bad. All right, it's not that bad.
Well, I would say Sam Adams is better, in my honest opinion.
To each their own. To each their own. Stop ripping my beer.
Yeah, you know what? Even though I do love review on Bud Light, though, but
yeah, you're drinking too much, bro.
But yeah,
I say one thing about beer, and you're like, "Oh, Bud Light sucks."
Actually,
we're not even calling this match right now, man. Whoops.
Yeah. Alrighty, we have Darby Allin already on the outside. Oh, and Luchasaurus gets involved and lands him with the right.
And also the streak of commercials being shown of what I've eaten before the same night. That streak is broken.
Thank
Because
God.
all I'm getting is wings. I did not have a wing today.
I had spaghetti with meat sauce.
I mean, it could happen like this one. It could happen.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
But yeah, again, we're 6 days away from that independent wrestling show that my buddy Sean is wrestling
If you
in.
also want to get it too, go to IW because you can get IWTV. You can watch it on
It's on
Roku,
pay-per-view, y'all. It's on pay-per-view.
and also too
Hopefully.
you can also get it on the Google, the Apple, the App Store, the Google Play Store. You can watch it on Apple TV. Tyler, you can watch it on your Roku, and also Amazon Fire TV. That's where you can get
But here's
IW.
the thing, man. I'm broke. I have to use it.
Oh my God.
Well, Tyler, you don't have to worry about that. So,
Wait, you're gonna pay for me or what? What's
hey,
happening?
it's $10 a month, so it's not that bad.
I ain't got $10.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, I think.
Bro, I ain't got $10, man.
It's
I'm
on
broke.
me.
Oh, it's on you?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't gotta illegally stream my buddy's event. I can watch it in live HD quality without copyright claims. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be checking. I'll be checking it out, buddy. You know, Sean, if you're watching, I'm checking the show out. I almost had to go the illegal route for a second there, man. But I will watch you whether it's legal or illegal, man. If you're that great of a wrestler, and you're a great friend, so.
And then
yeah.
Christian right now currently is just being it eats a face full of the steel chair.
Oh no! What's he
From
gonna
a,
do
sti-
about
from
that?
a,
What's he
with a
gonna
drop
do?
toe hold by Darby Allin.
Darby, the next time somebody throws you into something, don't go head first. You always go head first. Come on, Darby. Oh, face first. Face full of chair goes Christian.
Yep.
You know what I noticed too, and it makes me sad? Christian may or may not be the only run from Edge and Christian still wrestling.
Yeah,
That makes me kind of sad now.
it really is.
It's a may or may not situation because we didn't get an actual retirement speech. It's a may or may not situation. His contract is up. I don't know if he resigned. And I just don't know.
Oh my God! What's he gonna do, Darby?
He just double kicked him off the chair.
Oof.
That's what I call a great one.
And the crowd is chanting, "Holy sh!"
Holy snap! Holy snap! We're gonna
Holy
bleep-
guacamole, Batman. And Darby
Holy
to the top.
guacamole, Batman!
Yep.
Dios mío santo.
You know what? Ever since you said that, man, just now, you know what I'm picturing right now in my head?
What's that?
Robin and Batman.
Come off and Trump on the airplane. Ouch.
Robin and Batman at like a Mexican restaurant, and there's guacamole, and he says it to Batman. Holy guacamole, Batman! Oh no! Oh, Darby, don't you dare! Don't! I know you're thinking, no, Darby,
Hey,
no, Darby.
Please don't.
I'm
Please
sorry.
don't.
That
Please
just makes
Every time, Darby. This is why I said no. Every time.
yeah,
This
not
man's
gonna
gonna
lie.
wind up- Dude, this man's gonna wind up breaking his back.
Yeah, I wonder who
Dude,
actually looked
right.
up to as a wrestling fan. Oh wait, Jeff goddamn Hardy.
Exactly. That's also an issue to us.
It's
He's
like
another
not even-
Darby Allin is just Jeff Hardy light.
Yeah. And obviously Darby with the foot on the rope, just a 2.
Darby, you don't need to do the apron thing.
God, you're gonna what? Jeez, it just makes
You're
my
gonna break
back.
your back doing that, man.
I'm sorry,
Oh
it makes
my
my
God, no.
back cringe.
That always makes me cringe when the wrestler moves out of the way. He hits his back. And that's the hardest part of the ring, too.
1, 2.
And
Oh,
Christian up.
He touched alone. He touched.
Christian trying to go for a spear. No, it's a face first, second turnbuckle. Shotgun drop kick to Christian. And also too, God, Tyler was also crazy too. Look at back then when Christian actually had long hair. That's like it's.
Yeah, I look back at it. I'm like, I totally forgot he had long hair.
Oh,
because for the majority of like the time I've been a wrestling fan, he's always had short hair. Never knew.
Oh God,
never
the rolling powerbomb off the. Oh God, a spear that turns him inside out. Covered by Christian. 1, 2, no, just a 2.
Hey, remember when Goldust gave Christian butt cream?
Yeah.
That one time.
Yeah, I want to forget about that.
Why? That was funny. That was funny, bro, back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, Tuesday at 6 p.m., you're going to see another episode of SmackDown.
Because from 1999.
Because Raw and SmackDown are usually 4 days apart. You know, obviously, Raws were always on Mondays. SmackDown was usually always on Thursdays. Yes, we're that old that SmackDown used to be on Thursday before. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Because the last time, prior to the second iteration of the Friday Night SmackDown that's happening currently, the last time Friday Night SmackDown was Friday Night SmackDown, the first time it was ever Friday Night SmackDown was in late 05 into 06.
Yep.
One, 2, 3. Darby Allin wins.
And he's got a face.
There you go. There you go.
But Darby, for the love of God, bro.
Please.
Enough with the apron spot. Like, come on, dude.
Every time somebody just hits the apron, it makes my back just seize up. I was like, God. I'm sorry, like
it makes my whole body shake.
It does. It's just like, man, I could go back for the
why do you have to do that? You don't gotta go to the extra goddamn mile to entertain us like that. Dang.
And we got Tony Schiavone right now in the ring with Darby. Oh, he's telling Luchasaurus to get in the ring.
Oh,
and obviously a blindside attack by Christian Cage. And now we're getting a post-match beatdown. Oh, they're making Tony Schiavone to count to 3.
So I guess this is the end collision, I guess. It is 9:58.
I guess so.
I'm okay with that. Count to 3 for some reason. It's not a match. Tony, count to 3, damn it.
Christian Cage, the only one I can see always somehow rock a turtleneck and actually wrestle in it. And
wow. Again, who the heck is the real champion?
Yeah.
Because Christian is still proclaiming himself as the champ.
Whenever yet, I say it's more of a Luchasaurus than anything else.
It's supposed to be for Luchasaurus because he got the pin to win the belt.
Yeah. Oh, they got the embassy.
Oh no, Luchasaurus is still in the ring. Well, now he's getting out. Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how Collision goes off the air. Damn. See, so look at
Oh
Ron.
my goodness!
Not Ron Burgundy.
Looking like Ron Burgundy in that turtle.
Well, that escalated quickly. Sorry.
Hello, my name is Ron Burgundy.
Oh yeah, we're just drinking the beer. That escalated quickly.
Got it. But yeah, Collision. I would say it was decent this week.
Yeah, I don't think it was like the best episode of Collision.
No, this was kind of
bad, but it wasn't the greatest.
And there were some matches like we just didn't really care for. Like it's how do I describe this? It was kind of like how I would say when Collision was in its like the second or third episode in, it was like not really that great.
Yeah, I watched like half the episode and then I turned it off. It was bad. It was just something. It was just that episode. The episodes I just don't.
Yeah,
episode 2 I didn't care for. This episode I didn't care for it either. And
yeah.
there was times in between the show where I was waiting for 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Not to say I don't like hanging out with you guys and streaming with you guys, because I do, and I love hanging out with our lovely fans here.
And
but
also
I was wanting this show to be over.
And also, what also is crazy about too is we didn't care for it. Me and Tyler were talking most of the time. We wouldn't even call them matches. Like that's how Collision wasn't that great. By
the main event, it was Christian Cage versus
Darby,
and we're talking through half of that match. Actually, more than half the match.
Yeah, it was like almost like more than 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, we're 3/4 of the way in the match. We're talking through it. And that cannot happen. You gotta have us invested. You gotta have us glued to the screen. And you didn't.
And that's true. And there's some segments that it's been intriguing. A potential whatever faction that Ricky Starks is potentially going to be making, which is something to interesting to see.
And this whole GQ Calvin Klein gimmick that he has.
I was like, are we good?
I'm all right with that.
I'm all right with that. Or seeing Tony Storm being like a posh Brit.
That was I'm like, when did she become like a posh British person?
Even though she's Australian, which is
that's become a thing.
Like see, that's what I find hilarious. The fact that she's a real life Australian, but the fact she can pull off a British accent to the best
a posh British accent.
Hey, I gotta give up. Look,
when I was watching that promo tonight, I almost forgot she was Australian.
Yeah, see, that's the funny part. That's the funny part. I think a lot of people tend to forget. Even though, let's be real, she did kind of look like you said, Cruella de Vil. I think Cruella de Vil was the best description because of her hairstyle and the way she was wearing.
Yeah. The last few weeks, she's been dressed like Marilyn freaking Monroe.
I mean, who is to say next week she won't be like a witch during spooky season? Apparently, then again, she would definitely pull that off for sure. Don't get any idea. Don't get any idea.
At this point, I wouldn't even be shocked if she pulled off anything. At this point.
I mean, and look, and there are times I've seen her
she could probably wear a trash bag and it looks good. Like, come on. Like, but that posh accent though, I can't shake it.
It's really weird.
It's really, really good.
It really is. It kind of reminds me of who was that one? Is it Emma Stone actually even though she pulled off Cruella de Vil really well. That's kind of what it gives me. That's what it kind of gives me.
She pulled that off very well too. That version.
It's because people don't understand like how hard of a British accent like how hard that really truly is. The fact she did that. So did Tony goddamn Stormy.
Yeah, and you think Emma Stone is American.
Yeah, I know that's.
And then you have Tony Storm, who's Australian. Yeah, it sounds a little bit British, but it's a different dialect. But still,
it's more like on the posh end of things. I'm thinking of something, man. I guess Soraya's heard.
No, I'm talking about the Australian thing. The Australian, it doesn't sound posh. It sounds like.
No, I'm talking about the British accent.
It's kind of but the Australian accent is like kind of British, but not at the same time. In a
No,
way.
you got like a mixture of both
It's a mixture
accents.
of like, yeah, you have a mixture of both the accents a little bit.
Like I
But
said, that's still not good.
with the posh, it was like full on British, and I nearly forgot she was Australian. for
Yeah,
a
that's the
second.
good. I'm thinking to myself because even though they build her out of New Zealand, even though she is from Australia, it's like,
Yeah.
and the fact she
Is
was,
she from Australia or is she from New Zealand?
let me double check.
I think she is from New Zealand.
Oh, she is New Zealand. She's a
So
Kiwi.
to go from New Zealand, New Zealand, right?
I guess who she's dating?
Who?
Juice goddamn Robinson.
Oh,
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she
Oh,
is.
God,
Yes,
I'm
she
thinking.
is.
If I'm Tony, I'm thinking to myself, how is she going to put up with the crazy shit that? That's what I'm wondering.
Here's the thing: in real life, he's not that crazy. Same thing. Same thing with CL in real life. She's not that hyper.
Even though it's kind of crazy that Thea Hale's not even 20 years old yet. That's still crazy to
She's
me.
only 19. She's only 19.
And it's
Crazy,
kind of
but yeah, the fact that Tony Storm pulled off what she pulled off tonight impressed me. And that was just promo work. That was just promo work and character work.
I think a lot of people really don't understand how good she can be on the mic. And I think a lot of times we can see what she can be when you give her the opportunity to speak.
And now we've seen versatility with the character. She has different characters now.
And that's the thing too. When you look at her Instagram at times, yeah, there are times she's modeled like Marilyn Monroe in some pic, and I do like follow her on IG. Yeah, she can she can pull off a perfect Marilyn Monroe. Tonight was Cruella DeVille. Who else she has up in her bag of tricks? I mean,
I don't know, man. I think
if she pulls out a Bette Miller from Hocus Pocus, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm done. I'm sold.
She might do that. She might do that on Halloween, maybe. I don't know,
but yeah, you know what? Look, boy, I would say if I have to give this show, I think it was for me. It was like the first. I really never gave not Rampage, but Collision a C. But this is a C for me. This is a C grade show. And
I have to give it a C too. Because Vicious Miller.
I would say C. I would say C plus. I would say C plus.
You know what? I'll give you that because there were some segments that were intriguing because it could be leaving.
It does elevate it a bit, so I do see your point there, Raph.
I mean,
it does elevate it. I would make a case for it to be C plus too, but I'm gonna keep it at C. Now my number rating, I'm gonna have to give it 6 out of 10.
I say 6.5. I mean, there's certain segments that just they elevated a little bit, but not to the point where it gets like to a 7 or 8, maybe an 8.5 if you're lucky.
Yeah, but again, it's around that ballpark, 6.5, because the show was just like, in MJF's terms, mid.
Yeah. Or as MJ said,
just like Skyline Chili. I'm kidding.
Wait, Skyline? Hang on. I don't
get
that.
Skyline Chili was mid in that promo.
Oh my goodness.
Or what's funny when you really read up on it? Like, yeah, she was born in Auckland, but she actually did move to New Zealand at the age of 10.
So she is an Aussie. She is an Aussie.
Yeah, throw it through. Okay, even though it's kind of weird.
She goes from an Australian accent though to a posh British accent.
Like
a posh character.
It's like
holy shit. And this is the final time I'm going to curse because we have a partnership coming up. But holy shit, Tony Storm. You're a character where you're a character where yep. Your character work is next to none.
Oh, that's amazing right. Job. I forgot. She actually is okay. So she is okay. So she's not dating Juice Robinson. She's actually married to Juice
Oh
Robinson.
yeah, they got married. I forgot they got
I
married.
completely forgot about that.
And I bet you, Rob, you're sitting there thinking, "Lucky bastard."
No, I'm not gonna be. But
You lost two women to marriage, bro, or at least two women to engagement.
well,
Damn.
yes, but like I said, with Rhea, I could not be much happy for her because at least we can finally get rid of that damn Dom and Rhea crap.
Mommy shit.
I mean, at the end of the day,
the whole mommy king story shit, whatever they're calling it.
yeah, this is also crazy too. Well, if we get up out of here, Tony Storm. A lot of people don't really give her credit of how good she really is. She's got a really nice little resume.
No, we already know her. You already did her resume on a past episode, man.
A two-time world champion, a British world women's champion, Pro Wrestling Alliance Queensland.
Yeah. We got all that, man. You don't have to read all of the accolades.
And she had. Okay, I never knew Starter had a 5-star Grand Prix tournament. That's new. Yeah, that's right. The Mae Young Classic when we had, boy.
Yeah, that's how WWE signed her. Was through the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
Same with Indy Hartwell.
And
signed her through the Mae Young.
And thank God
and also Satomura. That's how they signed her there too. Mae Young Classic.
Oh, I forgot about. Oh, yeah, she's Satomura. I think I kind of missed her in that Mae Young Classic.
Yes. The only ones Ty Conti was in Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, they called her. She was
a little bit floundered. I don't know how she floundered there. Who else?
I mean, you had Rhea.
Rhea was in there when she was blonde-headed.
Like she was kind of like they're like a different version of Willow, like the happy-go-lucky side. Yeah, this doesn't.
I don't know if that's gonna work, Rhea. I don't know.
When she changed it to that heavy metal type of gimmick, boy, did that really do wonders for her.
But that's the thing. That character didn't fit her. The white meat baby face. Blonde-headed, and that didn't fit her because that wasn't her. Her now, that's her.
And
she's into that, that style, and she's into the rock music, the heavy rock music.
Yes, sir.
Like she's into that stuff,
And
she's
also
she's quote unquote gothic.
Hey,
so
I love it.
That's
hey, gothic chicks are where it's at, man. That gothic chick.
Your crushes in WWE are as follows: Rhea, who's goth; Gigi, who's goth.
Oh, goth and a gypsy, which is also a nice little combination.
What the fuck is a gypsy?
Well, she actually, Gigi actually says she did live a gypsy lifestyle, so I don't know what that is either.
I don't know. She probably something in the film. I think it's like something toxic that she escaped from, because she did say in a promo that her family was kind of shitty.
Even though it's kind of crazy, we actually we saw the real side of Priscilla Kelly or Gigi Dolan.
Bro, that promo made me feel bad for her. I'm like, thank God you escaped.
But okay, going on, because right now we had Rhea, then Gigi.
Yeah, Rhea and Gigi. That's two crutches that I know of. There's a third.
Who else pulls off a gothic look?
I know Ellie does. The Bunny does. Penelope Ford just started doing a gothic look.
I mean, I like the Bunny, but not my cup of tea with her.
Not my cup of tea either. She's pretty, but
it's just it doesn't really stand out to me.
Yeah, that whole group doesn't stand out to me, to be honest. Bunny, the Blade, and the Bush. I'm not really for them.
I mean, I'll give Julia Hart the benefit of the doubt. I think she's also good looking.
Julia Hart, you can pull that off. Julia Hart.
I mean, Les Brill, they actually did a really good job with that because Les Brill, she was going nowhere. with
Dude, that happy-go-lucky cheerleader gimmick. I didn't know. I thought that had no staying power for sure.
I'm
I'm
thinking,
like,
I'm
that
thinking to
doesn't
myself,
happen.
it's like, Dan, where have we seen this before? Oh wait, Alexa Bliss when she broke into NXT. Yeah, whenever that was a
Yeah,
thing.
she is the pixie princess or
Yeah,
something.
it's like it's
She's like,
it's it's
Pixie
funny.
got
Funny that I mentioned that. I just watched her old matches in NXT. So oh god, this
dude.
is what she's.
I watched one match of that. I'm like, ugh.
It's like this is
What
what
is
she started out with. Thank God that thank God she became a twist. It's kind of
And then
crazy too.
then it was twisted bliss for her. Then she became like this I don't care about nothing.
She
Like
became like her version.
and that gimmick wasn't gothic or anything. That was more like a mean girl, high school mean girl
Or like a
gimmick.
cosplay of Harley Quinn, basically. Because if you
Later on, it was like she was that was just cosplaying Harley.
and
But
it's kind of funny too the way how she held the title this way. She did say in the
and
interview that was
thing like that, I thought that
yeah.
was cool.
Funny enough,
I thought that was cool. You held the title like that. That was
yeah,
pretty
because
cool.
the funny thing is too, Tyra, she did say the story behind it. That was Buddy Murphy. That was Buddy Murphy's idea when he did. That was how Buddy Murphy came up with that.
Also, fun fact: Buddy Murphy dated both our crushes.
Boy, he was basically winning, as Charlie Sheen would say.
Bro was winning, bro.
Dude, he sacked two. Well, let's be real. Rhea always somehow breaks the freaking internet with what she. I'm not
Dude,
kidding.
you sent me freaking pictures of her. Like, yeah, look what she goes. I'm like, okay, Rob, I get it.
Hey, Gigi. Hey, look, Gigi's something else, man. Like I will say.
Yo, Gigi, though, forget that, bro. That's both our crushes, man.
But I think for me, right now my current number one is right now Nikita Lyons. Let's be real.
You're gonna have to fight every guy ever except for me. I mean, I think she's good looking, but I just love the other guys. Every time she does the pin, every guy's like, me next.
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, I laughed at you for it.
It's funny too. My girlfriend actually did kind of simp for her a little bit. She actually had that. Yeah, she did.
She goes me next too when Nikita does it.
Yeah, in a way, she did. It's like,
oh dear.
Trust me, I love her to death. But I started.
You know what's funny too about Rhea Ripley? Not only do you have to fight other men, you got to fight women too now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You gotta fight from both angles. You have to go through.
It's crazy. Like it makes yeah. I mean, men. I mean, the fact she gets women to go after her too, figuratively speaking. I mean, look, minus Buddy Murphy smashing her. Yes, take that for what you will.
You did not just say that. The words did not just come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Pause.
I mean, it's true. He is smashing her.
Oh my god. I can't with you, bro. I can't. That's hilarious. But no, the fact that the words that you just said just came out of your mouth, that Buddy Murphy was smashing her.
Hey, look, if you're talking about smash or pass, I mean, it's smash all day with Rhea, so that's all I'm saying.
Dude.
But
no, you know what's funny though? It's not as blatant what she said about what she does with Dom. I'm like, yo, you're on PG television.
I know but regardless, though, getting back to Collision before we went off that crazy beaten path, which we
listen, it's comedy. It's comedy, bro. People gonna laugh.
But yeah, so for those who are wondering, yeah, this is kind of like the last you'll probably see us making some cracking like dirty jokes and stuff like that. So, but yeah,
no more dirty jokes. I hate to break it to you, the raunchiness and also the 100% attitude thing. That's gonna be cranked down to like maybe 85.
Yeah, something around there.
I think I have a brand new slogan right here because it's gonna be 100% attitude, 0% dirty jokes because there's not gonna be dirty jokes.
I think that's too much. I think that's too much.
I mean, just keep it with it. I mean, I think we're still gonna have.
All you gotta do is just like honestly take out the attitude part because it's kind of misleading. Because
Yeah,
when people think attitude, they think attitude era. They think raunchiness. We're not going to
something
bring
I
raunchiness
remember.
into it. It's the
Yes.
last time we're getting out the raunchiness.
Yeah,
Um,
so
because we're just getting it out because we're not part of the new group yet. So we're getting it out now, getting it out of our system.
yeah,
I'm just shocked I haven't said an F bomb once this stream.
hey, that's a start. That's a good start.
And it's a start. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. You know, because I'm from South Jersey. We say F bombs every other sentence. All right.
Oh man.
So it's like hard for me not to say
Oh
the F
yeah.
word. But yeah, but again with Collision, it wasn't a great show. To be honest, it wasn't the best. We ended up talking about other stuff within the show and that wasn't in the show. You know, during the show we were talking about other stuff and we weren't invested, and that's an issue. Collision. AEW, you got to make a quality show.
And if you think it too, the ratings the last few weeks have not been great for AEW Collision. And
No,
at times,
and
oh,
now I think the curiosity's worn off because you've had a few shows that's just like the card no one cares about.
yeah, it's just like it's kind of hard to. It's kind of like what NXT is a little bit. It's like after a while, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to get invested because trust me, like I've done NXT for about a month straight. Okay, yes, I know we're kind of diverged to WWE, but I'm putting this in comparison. Yeah, I remember, and Tyra knows me too, that I did NXT for about a month straight before they went all cheesy as heck, and it lost me. I could not get back into it, so I was like, it stinks.
It was like right after 2.0 ended, that stench of 2.0 just stuck around, and no one could buy into it anymore. And it's the same thing with Collision. People were like, "Oh, it could be another Rampage, so let's not watch it," because the stench of Rampage carried over.
Mm, it's
And it's bad. And it's just like no one cares about these shows. Is the match quality pretty good? Yeah, but
it
it,
depends.
it's it's like it's between two, maybe three or four people that no one cares about. You know, and I don't even know if there was barely any story progression for All In tonight.
No, it really
Barely,
isn't.
barely any story progression. We got a storyline for All Out. All we got tonight.
And
And,
that's concerning.
yeah, exactly. That's concerning. That is concerning for Collision.
But
And
let's just say if somehow they actually execute all out or all in very well, let's say, in a way, I'll be impressed. But that's
All
kind
In's
of what
gonna be fine. All In's gonna be fine because they built it up well, but only on Dynamite. That's the problem.
I mean, you at least could have done it at least on Dynamite. No, Collision. Holy crap.
Yeah, you can do it on Collision for sure.
Oh, man.
But the problem, it's okay, man. You had a brain fart. It's fine. But you could do more for Collision. Tonight's episode, despite the Christian Cage and Darby Allin match, which we also weren't invested in.
Like,
Yeah.
it was just
Um,
boring. And I
It
love
was
Darby
boring.
Allin, don't
That
get me
match was
wrong.
boring. That match is boring. To be honest, that match is boring. But so there was no. It felt like filler. The show felt like filler.
Yeah,
It did not feel like we're 2 weeks away from a pay per view. That felt like filler. That did not feel like a solid, cohesive show that
what
continued building all in.
Yeah, not like what we've seen like in like the last couple of weeks. Now, yes, the one episode of Collision, yes, and we got to hit because you had to compete with SummerSlam, which is understandably so. But I mean,
Yeah,
Collision.
and we expected. All right, they're gonna bounce back from that. They're gonna bounce
Nope.
back. They never bounced back from that because they just kept getting worse and worse with the booking of matches. oh, this person against this person against this person, and it's two people or three or more people tag matches. No one cares about. We
Even
got
people,
we
even
got
people.
Bullet Club Gold. We got Bullet Club Gold versus Bear Country and a new guy, which are now called whatever. What are they called?
Iron Savages.
The Iron Savages. And when they came out,
Yeah, sorry for yawning because boy, that was boring as hell.
yeah, it was a boring show. But we looked at that. We looked at them coming out, and we were like, "Who are they?"
That's
And
and then
it
we
took
realized
us like midway through the match to figure out that was Bear Country.
it's like,
Okay.
and people are gonna ask you who exactly the
And
point.
you don't know who Bear Country is? I get it. I completely get it.
Yeah, forgotten.
Yep, it is.
Now
So,
I was, on
but we got
paper.
but we got Bullet Club Gold for that versus that team. That is not an eye-catching match that people want to watch.
It really isn't.
And then we get Willow Nightingale versus Diamante. I love both women, great wrestlers.
And we could see a potential rivalry between her and Chris Statlander for the TBS title when the time is right. Because if you pull that off,
That could be
hell,
fun. And yeah, they did book Chris Statlander and Mercedes Martinez very well. That's the one plus I give this show. But
absolutely.
what was with the randomness of Willow and Diamante? It was just a thrown together match. It was a thrown together match.
Hey, but it was good though. I will admit that.
Because I get that Diamante attacked Willow last week, but again, no one cared about it last week. And that's an issue. That is an absolute issue. And it's just bad, man. It's just bad. They just throw together these cards that no one cares about.
It's just
And it takes it. And that's an issue with NXT too. Yeah, there's some storylines in there. They're good. Like I like the Trick Williams and Ilya Dragunov storyline. That's a cool storyline. Long-term booking there. I like the Carmella Hayes feud that he's in with I forgot who.
Wesley.
I like that feud. I like the continuation of the
Talk about the D'Angelo family.
Roxanne and Blair Davenport. I like that.
Yeah,
I like.
Not gonna lie, I still completely forget Blair Davenport is even there. I mean, that's yeah.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good though, but I like that. But and I also like the Tony D'Angelo stuff.
Like you have some good stuff going.
But shows often feel like filler, or they're filled with cheesy crap that I don't like.
I mean, look at the last few streams that I did with NXT. With Briggs and Jensen, that felt like a goddamn high school cheesy story crap you see on soap opera TV.
The only thing that I liked that I got a chuckle about was when they were trying to teach him how to kiss. Goes, you go 90, no, you go 10, I go 90. No, you go 10, I go.
Yeah, like that's where and like Tyler said, that's kind of where some of the problems kind of really still do underlie a little bit within this version of NXT, and it's like and at times it has done some decent ratings, but not to the point where it once was. For those who are more
what million views? It was up there with Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah,
in terms of views on USA Network. Now they only garnered 600,000. And USA Network is clamoring. They're not happy with it.
But and that's the thing too. Like you have to rely on main roster people to help you with your raise. That is also concerning too for your NXT brand.
Do you know how I know we're best friends? We just yawned close together.
Well, yawns are contagious.
Huh?
Yawns are contagious. So I mean,
they're contagious. Apparently through a screen.
But besides that, like I said, Collision was okay. Wasn't really the best in my honest opinion. But before we get out of here, we're gonna go over our sponsors with SeatGeek. If you guys were going to the concerts, wrestling events, sporting events, all that good stuff, make sure you go to SeatGeek.com. Use Philly Sports at checkout to see $20 off. For those who are late night gamers, Twitch streamers, or you need that extra kick in the rear end, go to w.gg to save you and use our promo code SportsWrestle10 Sports and Wrestle 10 to save 10% off your order. And also too, if you also get your kids, if your sons, daughters into baseball or softball, we got to think with Just Gloves. All the proceeds that we make or we get from here, from those, from Just Gloves, if you need new equipment, they go right to charity. You know how it is. We ain't that greedy. We'll never be.
We're not greedy at all. We want to get back, and
you're helping that part as well. For those
you're helping us out there.
No matter it's coming. And
you know what I just realized about the promo codes?
Shoot.
I didn't have to ask you for the promo codes. I got them right when I was doing the sponsors the other week or the other day. Yes.
And also too, merch. Go to sportsandwrestle.myspreadshop.com. We do have a deal going on. It's 15% off. Because let's be real, if you're missing out on these deals that we have in the merch store, I don't know what you're missing. Because like I said, we got everything from socks, shirts, hoodies, even fanny packs, and for those who want to relive the 1990s, hats, bucket or the bucket hats, and say, we
don't have we don't have purple for all you Jake Hager fans out there. I'm sorry.
I love this hat.
I love this hat.
But yeah, like I said, we got everything to suit your needs. Even we just got baby branded clothes too. And we got
since we're gonna be PG now, it's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. We get your baby either It's Wrestling Podcast or Sports and Wrestling Connection onesie. We have those as well. And we got beanies. Actually, would be nice. We also got computer backpacks. Also, what would be nice if we have lunch boxes. That would be a whole another thing. It's in no right.
Yeah, we capitalize on the back to school
situation. Yeah, if you need a computer backpack, we got that as well for both the It's Wrestling Podcast and also the Sports and Wrestling Connection. Like I said, we're going to be hitting you guys up, and we're also got potential. We're going to have more sponsors. Let's be rated later down the line. Like I said, we're going to be hooking you guys up with some good stuff down in the near future.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, this is going to be so great. It's going to be so great.
And absolutely, and shout out to Jake Silva. I cannot wait to get to work for the Sports Edge Network.
Yeah, we can't thank you enough, Jake. We cannot thank you enough.
I mean,
like I said earlier in the show, when one door closed, another opportunity opened up. You open that door. It said, "Come in, guys. We're coming in. We're going to join the party, so to speak." So, thank you, Jake, for having us. We got a bright future, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
We got a bright.
We got our merch, we got our different sponsors. And like I said, who knows what other 15, 20 sponsors we can probably snag at the same time.
I mean, we're working with a guy who has 100 sponsors.
Yeah, but that being said, like I said, we'll be back at it. What's today? Saturday. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. For those WNBA fans, come hang out with us at 5:00 Eastern time for Bowling with the Ladies. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Then again, it's Monday. You'll see so from Sunday up till Wednesday, you'll see all three of us, hanging out with some wrestling.
Here's how this goes. Here's how this will go. Right. This is next week's schedule. I got it written down here. Monday, you will see me, Rob, and Rex. I know, Rob. The show was born tonight. I know, bro. I know.
Yeah, trust me, dude. I can't stop yawning.
Tuesday for the retro watch party draft. You're gonna join the party with us.
What for SmackDown or ECW or WCW?
What do you guys want to do?
You know what?
Since Raph is going to be on the show, I think we should change it to WCW episode 1 because he suggested it to us.
You know what? Definitely. I'll get that up there as well.
So it'll be the WCW watch party. We'll do Nitro. Wednesday, it will be again me, Rob, Raph. For Dynamite Thursday, Rob will not be available for the It's Me podcast. It'll just be me and Raph again for the next episode. And then Friday, me, Rob, and Raph for Friday Night SmackDown. And then it'll be me and Raph for Collision. And then Sunday, no ball with the ladies. Because our buddy Rob is going to work the days that he's not going to be on. So, you obviously be working on, I think, Sunday. You said you were working, Rob?
Yes.
So, he will be working on that Sunday. So, no ball with the ladies. Because, guys, let me tell you something. I can't talk by myself. and that's an issue to me. And it's only like me and Rob's show anyway. So that's something I'm not willing to work on because I like doing these shows with other people. So no ball with the ladies on Sunday, and that'll be the schedule for the week. And we'll keep you updated on what schedule we have for every week because of this, because of Rob's work schedule. It does change a bit because it has a lot of flexibility to it. So we will get back to you next week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll schedule a meeting and we'll say, all right, what days are you on? Which days are you off? We'll get that written down. I'll get that written down. I'll tell you guys on whatever stream we do next. And that'll be that. So, yeah, that's the schedule for this.
Mm-hmm. But with that being said,
any final thoughts, gentlemen, before we go?
Nope. I just want some sleep.
Well,
okay, that's your final thought is you need sleep. I'll count that as a final thought. Raph, you got any final thoughts?
I just wanted to say it thank you very much, and of course, I mean the show was C+. I mean this is gonna be like really great, and of course, between the last week of August and of course for the first week of September, there's gonna be like so changes around for the because right now I had to go to build like the studio, and some point I had to go back to see my roots. And of course, I just wanted to see if the change it about my YouTube channel, so it's gonna be stage 2. And I've been trying to low key about it, but I'm just trying to do my best, providing all the best content about it between sports, entertainment, radio content, and wrestling content with the three amigos. So it's gonna stay tuned. Stay tuned for all these details.
Man, I know for a fact, bro, that you are going to have the highest quality if you're building a studio for your shows. A studio. Yeah. Man, I can't even afford to create a damn studio myself. I can't get the mics in.
Hey, shit, the best studio for me, I'm just doing it in my bedroom.
That's my studio too, my bedroom. My Eagle bedroom. All Eagle stuff. Cause I had to be a smart butt going up to Rhode Island, plant my flag. Go boom. But yeah. This is my studio. My bedroom, and my tablet is the highest quality that I can give you guys. So yeah. But my final thought is, again, Jake the Snake Silva, thank you for the opportunity to have us on your network. Again, we got the band back together, guys. All the good guys from the former network that we were in. The band is back together. Me, Key, Dante, and Gooley. And me and Rob, Dante, me and Rob, Dante, Key, Gooley.
Right. And also our best cowboy contributor, Doug, who is the realest of the real you can get.
And Doug, I mean, he's as real as can get. Like he also gives other teams props, even though they're rivals too. He gives them props. I like it. He's a cool guy, and Doug is there too. Our buddy Doug. I love his content. I watch his content even though I'm a rival fan. I watch his content, you know? And half the time, like, I kind of see his takes. I kind of see it. I see his
Okay.
takes.
But yeah. That being said, guys, that's going to conclude for Collision for tonight, for Saturday, August 19th, 2023. Like I said, tomorrow, you're going to see me and Tyler get for Ball with the ladies. But all the news, some overview with obviously with the season coming down to the home stretch, which is going to be important for some teams because right now we'll get more in depth into that. But that being said, obviously with NFL football, NBA basketball just released their schedule. You're going to see a lot more NBA content, mostly from me, and Tyler too, occasionally, depending on what games he wants to do.
Hey, Rob, I got an idea. You said release schedule, right? Or schedule release, right?
Yeah.
They the schedule releases. You want to do like a schedule release show plus prediction show?
Well, the NBA schedule has already been out, but we could do opening night prediction.
NFL. The NFL.
Oh no, the NFL schedule's already been out.
Oh, right. Duh. Whatever. So the NBA, I know the Sixers are going to win 50 games. It'll be 7-round exits again. We all know that.
But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of Sixers games on this channel. You're gonna see a lot of.
I'm sorry, I've completely given up on them.
But I think one game, because right now I haven't really put anything together yet. Because right now I don't know what days I'm working in the month of October, so we haven't gotten far into that. But the one game, there's some games on open night I might want to do. I'm sorry if you're interested. If you want to do Lakers and Nuggets, because that's on October 24th.
I mean, LeBron's still there, so probably garner a lot of attention. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, fall season 2, and also you're gonna September 4th, which is holy crap. We are 3 weeks away from the college football opener for our Clemson Tigers, which is holy crap. I'm gonna think about it.
And you know for a fact, 100% fact, I'm gonna be there to the stream.
So for those who are expecting Monday Night Raw that Monday, actually we're not gonna have that Raw. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. Like I was saying, we're not gonna have Raw on that Monday because obviously with college football coming up, we want to try not to be so wrestling focused. We need to give an opportunity to be more diverse in terms of.
I feel like this channel has morphed into like more of a wrestling based channel.
And I did, and also So
we're gonna get more sports, but the thing is like the problem with me is that I don't have MLB TV anymore, so I can't cover games.
Well, and tired. I could also, I got that too. So I mean,
you could have told me. I could have still watched.
Tyler, I told you I had MLB TV. You didn't listen. You nincompoop.
Oh my god!
When did you tell me this shit?
Last week on one of our wrestling watch parties. Like I said, I had MLB TV. You didn't listen. Turn up your hearing aids.
I'm watching the dang TV. I tuned out whatever was going on.
Yeah. But yeah, Tyler, I'll definitely give you the lot because, like I said, I think you already have NFL Plus for all things out of market for NFL. You already have WNBA Elite Pass, which I think you got you covered on that. And NBA,
NFL. You got me covered on WNBA and NBA.
I just gotta give you MLB TV.
Yeah, just MLB TV. And
oh god,
the heck with NHL though, because I am not pronouncing names.
Like I said, disclaimer: I'm gonna do my best throughout this entire Flyers 82 game season, which is the only roster I know for most of it. I
only know 2 players' names. Ovechkin and Giroux. That's it.
But yeah, like I said, fall and winter, boy, y'all are gonna get spoiled like crazy.
Oh my god! Come those months.
Yeah,
it'll be more to me. People don't really watch baseball all that much, so they don't really like.
Yeah, so
In the baseball, so that's why in like the summer months we were more wrestling oriented in a sense.
Because if you looked at some of the streams that we did in terms of baseball, the views were down in terms of like even myself. I say, this is like I even got bored throughout some of the streams. I had to call a mercy rule at times, which I hardly ever do.
But that's why we were more wrestling oriented. But once the NFL season starts, once the college football season starts, the NBA, NHL, we will give you more content. You know, we tried with baseball, that wasn't sticking. So,
but when playoff baseball comes around, you're gonna definitely see me do playoff baseball because y'all seem to like playoff baseball a lot more than the regular season. Because I mean, we saw that in a lot of numbers last year. Even though, like I said, we're not the kind of people to worry about numbers, but y'all showed up and stood out for playoff baseball.
Y'all showed up and showed out when we were covering like the different Phillies playoffs.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We were covering, and you guys showed up. You showed up to the Cardinals won. You showed up to the Padres won. For sure, showed up to the Padres.
Absolutely, which we could not be grateful
for.
That
got over what 10,000 views.
I think right now, like just barely over 2K.
Oh, 2K. What was the one that got 10,000? Oh, that was basketball.
It was NBA playoffs of last year between the Mavs and the Golden State Warriors.
In the semi. Yeah, it was a 76 from somebody else, but yeah, y'all showed up to the Padres series. You showed up to the Houston series, Cardinals series, Atlanta series. You showed up.
Yeah, even though you had to hear Dante rib us a lot. And I cannot wait for that more to happen.
The one that you really should pay attention to was the stream right after we lost the World Series. That entire stream, Dante was cracking up at our pain.
But he had all the right because
he had all the right. Yeah, he had all the right.
Dante, he never does it in bad taste anyway. So
it's all friendly banter.
The only thing that we always tell him, like quote unquote, hush playfully when he said, "Oh, and Harris gets to say," I said, "Hush." But yeah, so like I said, like it really does seem. Like, and yes, for those hockey fans, boy, I know y'all been fucking asking this channel for a while to see some hockey content. And we're going to try. I'm going to try my best to give you my opportunity mostly for Flyers content because, yes, I know they're not going to be good, but at least it'll be more. They have more dignity of losing than the Philadelphia 76ers, and that's not saying much. But like I said,
Harden going to China and crying about the dang GM.
Yeah, we're gonna move on for that. But like I said, fall and winter when that comes around, if you're a college football head. Like I said, we got you covered mostly on the Clemson Tigers. If you're a Clemson fan, come on by. WNBA playoffs, which y'all have actually really done a lot of really well support as well from the WNBA playoffs last year. Which I'm very grateful for that. You know what?
What was it? Did you say the WNBA playoffs or the NBA playoffs?
We had like 3 streams over 1,000+ views throughout the WNBA playoffs.
Oh yeah. We're grateful for that for sure.
Like I said,
it's like when it's playoff time, we kill it in numbers.
Yeah, but yeah, like we said, we got you guys covered a lot of things. If you like football, we gave you football no matter if it's college. Hell, even college basketball, when the women's college basketball comes up, because obviously one name we're going to be seeing right now. And yes, obviously, Balling with Laces is still continuing throughout the off season.
Yeah.
And obviously.
We'll be covering that huge question that it's on everybody's mind who follow women's basketball. Where is Caitlin Clark gonna go?
Like, who wants her? Like, who's going to win the Caitlin Clark sweepstakes? But you also think at the same time, even after that, I mean, the next sweepstakes you're going to go after is Angel Reese from LSU.
Where's Angel Reese going to go? Where is she going to go?
It's going to be interesting because, like I said, and shout out to Coach Ed. Let's be real, y'all fucking showed up and showed out for the WNBA draft this year. Like I said, and all the draft coverages that we've done like I said, we couldn't be grateful for people who showed up for the NFL draft, which has been nothing but short of fantastic this year. The MLB draft. So I've shout out to everyone who actually came out and showed out with me. And same with the NHL draft. Like I said, I know, and I'll say this, yes, I know in the past I said I'm not going to do any hockey content, but knowing that I have some people who are loyal subscribers or are diehard hockey fans, and CG, I know if you're still in here.
Yeah, we got to cave.
We got to cave. I caved.
We got to cave in, bro.
And yes, I know my Flyers are not going to be as good as people are going to make it, or not, as people know. But this rebuild is going to be very interesting for the Philadelphia Flyers. And it's going to be fun. And yes, like I said, if they somehow not make the playoffs, but then I'll not be surprised. But like I said, I'm not going to drag this too long. But all in all, like I said, me, Tyler, and Raph, we could not be more grateful for the people who come, show up, show out. If you want to come in the chat and just hang out with us, hey, look, we couldn't be more grateful for that. And like I said, we got more opportunities. Let's be, you're going to see a lot more collaborations, not just from us three amigos, but you're going to see some older collaborators that you have seen in the past in this channel's early history with Dante, with Key, with Jake occasionally if he's not working, and also too. And shout out to him on his engagement at the same time. But like I said, you're going to see a lot of good stuff coming in the near future. But all in all, like I said, this has been fun. And that being said, have a good night, everybody. Peace out, sauerkraut, and love you, folks.